Oh, there's Lovey for the big save.
It's showtime.
There it is, big bomb. There it is, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the Tweed Oil King Podcast. Hosted by Dave Prance and Brad Brooks. It's all Oil Kings all the time. Live from the Super Den. Here's the boys. Yes, that's right. We're back, baby. It's been a while. We've been hibernating, as they say, but not. We were just busy, man. We're busy. We have lives. We have things we have to do. And I know I'm getting tons of comments and emails and texts. When's the next podcast? Well, here it is. God damn it, we're here. Finally, we put it together. It's podcast number 15. It's super with my guest, my co-host, yours truly, Brooksy Bailey. Uncle Brooksy, how you doing today?
Baby, we're back.
Back in the
Back
saddle.
in the saddle. Isn't that an Aerosmith tune?
Yep, we're back in the saddle. We got two scorching guests here. Their hair is
Big
perfectly parted tonight. They're ready to rock and roll. We got Johnny Desjardins, GM of your Oil Kings, right there. And we got Mikey Watty, assistant GM of your Tweed Oil Kings.
Where's your clap thing?
What clapper? Oh, yeah.
You're like, shit, Super, you're losing it, man.
You got clap.
I got clap.
Hey, welcome the boys to the den.
Welcome the boys to the den. So, yes. We apologize for the long hiatus, but like I said, we tried to put it together a couple times and it just fell apart. Working. And
Yeah, I'm
going to
be honest with the fans too.
It's
you
tough.
know, we all we poured our hearts and souls into this and gave her all we had last year. And when it was done, I needed a little bit of
break,
a breather,
little recharge.
Yeah, I did. I needed to collect my thoughts. Extremely proud of what went down, and just had to reflect for a moment before we got live back on the air again. But we're back, baby.
And we knew we wanted to do like a season recap because we had another good season. That's 2 years in a row. We got further than we did the season before, and we're just starting to get rolling here, starting to understand the ins and outs of it. Everybody's just learning this as they go.
Winging it.
Yeah, winging it, really, on a wing and a prayer. You can speak to that, eh, Johnny Boy?
Winging it.
Winging
We'll
it.
get into that in a minute.
Yeah, for sure. But before we want to do that, before we get into the season recap, we really want to shout out all the sponsors and all the boosters, the people that came to support the
Goddamn
Royal
right.
Kings.
Absolutely.
And just to let you guys know that we appreciate it. So we're going to shout a few names out.
And we'll be shouting out names.
Names
during
all
the pod too, because the truth of it all
we
is
see you.
Well, yeah, and a lot of these fans interact with us, and
Yeah.
they are part of the club. They have a special role, and you see the same amount of faces, home game home game after home game. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
we see them. Hey,
And
Johnny.
Yeah, and then you talk to people after, and I'm up in the Super Dave bunker there in
Up
the
in-
corner
up
with
in the
them,
Harold-
and I don't see
Harold Ballard
everybody. You
box.
just don't see everybody, and then
No.
I was at the games, and not that you don't make time for them, you just don't see the people.
Well, that's always
No.
when there's a big shaker going on, like they have a big dance or something like that. If after the dance the next day you're sitting around with your buddies and you're shooting the breeze about the night before, and they say, "Well, I was talking to so and so," and you're like, "Shit, so and so was there. I didn't get to see them."
Yeah, it's weird, eh?
And if you don't get to see everybody, that you're at a good party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's funny? Actually, right off the bat, a big supporter came to lots of games. Got to give him a shout out because I talked to somebody today and he wants me to give him a shout out to say good day, and that's Banger Steve Bancroft. Steve was at a lot of games.
Let's go.
And he's a big supporter of the club, and it's always good to see him there. And today I was actually talking on the phone to a guy from Kitchener by the name of Greg Bignell. And he wanted to say good day to you and say what's going on. It was kind of funny. I was like, what's your name? And then he said it. I was like, hey, yeah, you played for the Bulls. Hey, you played with
He was
Banger.
captain of the Bulls.
Yeah,
Big defenseman.
awesome
He
guy.
was.
we had
Yeah.
a good talk today. So he wants to give you a shout out too, Banger. He says he wants to get up here fishing or something.
And the other thing is, young lad played.
Adam, yeah, he played too.
He played for the Bulls, and they had the same billets, Rob and Irene Cook.
Yeah, crazy, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, small world though.
Maybe I'm not sure if Bigsy stayed at Rob and Irene's, but I know
I'm
the
not sure.
young lad.
Adam
but
did,
Anyway,
yeah.
I
He
know-
was my favorite Belleville Bull because I was, it was like 89, 90, I think, when he was playing for the Bulls.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he
and
I was
Very-
around 9 or 10 years old, and
He
you know,
played 4 seasons, 3 with Steven, I think. So
Yep.
that would have been
Scott Boston was on the
87,
point back then.
88, 89.
Yeah, they would have been. Yeah, so Banger. I think when they got drafted in '89.
89 they got drafted. Authority and
First
Marks.
round,
So it'd be like
21st
86
overall.
to 89 or something
Yep.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they played with Mush. too,
Yeah, Mush
Yep.
was on there, Authority.
Yep.
In the year,
Um,
because Mush is a little bit older than them. Right?
And Darren McCarty and
Scott Thornton, yeah.
and
yeah,
Thornton.
McCarty. Yeah,
McCarty one
Gretzky
season,
too.
I think. Gretzky, yeah. The
Brent.
great Gretzky.
Wayne had a
No, they-
piece of
they-
that.
They had
They had a
were
good
though,
team.
yeah.
Yeah. they
Yeah,
did.
there's a sought after hockey card of Gretzky in an Oilers jersey, but was with
Oh,
the
yeah?
Belleville Bulls logo because he had a bit of ownership when Brent was here, correct?
Yeah, he did.
I'm not
sure, but
I don't know
think
if he
so.
owned the team when Brent was there, but I think it was earlier on.
Earlier,
to be
okay,
honest
yeah.
with you. I know my brother-in-law went there one night and Gretzky was there, and of course Pat Clemens was first cousins with Greg, and there was this picture autograph, and Thurston went in
Clementine.
and got him to autograph it, and it was good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, but anyway,
So some other guys too. Of course, we want to mention Paul Fisher.
Oh yeah.
and Tracy
Yeah, Tracy.
Yes.
letting the boys park their
Yep, park the
their
big bus
cars
there.
up
with
at
Yeah,
the
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 cars.
unconventional moose.
The Peterborough, yeah. Let's
we
give
all
a shout
jumped
out
in.
to the unconventional moose for
Absolutely.
yes, sir, Johnny.
Yeah.
Right on Highway 7, the junction of
Free
37
parking
and
for the
7,
Oil
free,
Kings.
free parking. For
Second
the
home
boys.
to the Peterborough boys.
Yes, sir.
And always lots of room to turn around.
Oh yeah.
Always he made
Yeah.
sure that and we had lots of snow when he pulled in there
Yep.
with that big bus.
Yeah. Paul's a great supporter of the hockey club, and I'm pissed off when we did our live one that we didn't get to him because
Yeah.
he would have been lights out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Paul and I go
It
way
was
back.
tricky.
We when we were real young, we lived together up in Mississauga back in the days.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we had lots of fun.
His brother Brian was an assistant coach for me growing up, and
Right.
great man, great role model.
Jeff Thompson,
Oh yeah, the
He was a
rooster.
big supporter up there
Yeah,
again. He was
all
a maniac
the
up
all
there.
the away games you couldn't ask for.
The super fan.
Yeah, that's super fan. Yeah. Well, hey, that he was toughly. There was contention there because Richard Derry. He's
Oh.
second to nobody.
Richard was
for
wild.
sure. No, we won't. Yeah, and that's I shouldn't have.
Face
yeah,
mask
because
up.
they're
They're in the
anybody-
same-
Super fans.
Zuh.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
should say that because
Because
they Richard
Daniel
was there,
Robinson.
Yeah.
all of them. Like it was,
Well,
they
when we,
they
yeah.
followed the team.
Yeah.
Smiths
Yeah.
Falls, Gananoque, even they showed up.
They were part. The boys loved them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It is really neat to see, and I mean, yeah, like looking Gananoque when we played them, I
That
know it
was
didn't-
crazy. At
it
the end of the
was.
game,
It was.
when I took the video of the fans,
when the
it
boys
was-
were leaving the
we
ice.
pretty
Yeah.
much had that side of the rink, eh?
Oh,
Yeah, no, for sure.
So that was, and we really appreciate that. We'll talk a bit more about that when we recap the year. But I don't want to fly through some of these names, but I feel like we could be here forever. So I'll just
shoot
touch
out
on
a
a
couple,
few.
and then as
Uh,
we're going, we'll shout out
Yeah.
names.
So Reg and Heather,
oh yeah, Reg and Heather, great.
I don't want to
supporters.
forget them. These are just people I don't want to miss because they did a great job. Heather took tons of pictures of the boys and
Food
I
on the
still
road
haven't
for
gone
some
through
of the
them all.
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
You know,
For sure.
I don't
yes.
think they missed a game, did they?
I don't think so.
I can't recall one.
And they went on the road a lot.
They
Yeah.
did.
Drove to Smith
Yes, for sure.
Falls. They drove
For sure,
everywhere.
they drove everywhere.
That was
So
the
we
best thing about
appreciate
our
this.
fans. When we went, the hockey club went, it was sort of like the slap shot. We had the
Yeah.
booster bus with a
Making
bunch of
it look
yahoos.
mean.
Yeah, we're coming into town. Like Johnny said, that last game in Gananoque, I'd say
That was
At-
crazy.
half that rink was Tweed.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, and Dixon knew, like Tommy there, he was the like, what would you call him? The
Reg Dunlop, player
Well,
slash coach.
yeah, and our fans hated him, right? So
Yeah.
I mean, I have to deal with him on a kind of different deal in the sense of players and scheduling and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he'd be a great guy to have in your team, but not a very good guy to play against. And you know, it's just he said, like he says, yeah, that the Tweed team travels well and lots of fans, and you know, and meaning we bring fans.
We
to
bring
their
people.
rink. Yeah, and yeah, so I mean, it's
Well, Johnny, you were telling us a story before we got on air, and I don't know if you want to tell it, but it really hit home with me. And you know, if you want to shoot it out here, and just this is something for all our fans to listen to, because this is you guys.
Yeah. So are you talking about what I just told you in the sense of on golfing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So anyway, golfing with, of course, my buddy Bancroft and another guy, a buddy of ours, Glenn Kelch, and of course the assistant coach Tom Clement.
Tommy Hawk.
Old blue eyes.
But anyway,
Limbernitis.
yeah, the old Hemorrhoiditis. So anyway, we
Fucking
played
savage.
the game, 18 holes and all that stuff. We go for a beer and stuff like that. And I didn't, like I said to you, I never seen everybody at the games because we were you just don't see everybody.
Too good of a party
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
no, I went to a lot of games, and my father-in-law Charlie, he was there all the time, and but he says I work with a guy. His son plays for Gananoque, he says to me, and I said, oh yeah. And he told me his name, and I can't remember it. I'd have to text him and ask him. And he said, yeah. He said, they don't go on the road a whole lot, but he says, when I see the game in Tweed, I make sure I mark that on my calendar because I don't miss that game because it's a different atmosphere altogether in that little rink.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, fans.
I think that's
And there's a shout out to the fans right there.
That's right.
They want to
That's
make that environment, right?
huge. for
I've
sure, the
never,
fans.
you know, like been on a bench and had another player lean over the side of the bench and say, "Would you trade for me? This is awesome." Like I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Like it's just that's a feather in the cap to all our supporters and all the
Yeah.
people that make this. It's not one person.
No.
It's been a whole lot of us buy in, and we enjoy this, and we've been protecting it, and look where we've come, guys.
Yeah, no, that's great. And it's like, I mean, the ultimate goal is always you always want to win, but I mean, it's good to hear those kind of things. And
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting him to say that to me, and in respect of the team, but yeah, it was pretty.
It's pretty neat hearing that from someone from Gananoque.
Yeah, like in you know, and it's so I mean, we're doing the right things, I guess, but you know, the ultimate thing is to win. I mean,
Yeah.
we would have been nice to.
Well, we're one step closer this year than we were last year.
Yeah, and
That's the
I
only
mean-
way to look at it.
and
That's
the
the
thing,
positive.
We're a
and-
That's the
baby
positive.
step still,
and
infancy.
the thing with it is it's like everything else. Like you look around, just the league's gotten better.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I noticed that big
There's
time
no
last
doubt
year.
about
So
that.
it's only going to get better, right? Once
Yeah,
more and
well-
more people want to play.
I'm not so sure about the expansion, but
We'll talk about that.
talk
We're not
about
there
that.
yet.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
we're
we'll
not
get, we'll get
there
there, JJ.
Yeah,
I'm going to do one more shout out to a person, and then we'll just bang off other people as we go along. Because, like I
Yeah.
said, it could take forever. And this one's going out to my man Bobby Sills. So Silsy, he missed I think one game because he got COVID, and he was texting me the entire goddamn time. It was a home game. I'm like trying to tell him. He's going, "Can you live stream the game, Dave?" No, I can't, Bob. I've got
One of the
too
best.
much going on. But he is one of he's a great guy, a big supporter. He's a big supporter of minor hockey and anything to do with kids. He's all over it. And the other thing I wanted to mention to him because we haven't talked about it yet was that so Eli's team, the U18 Tweed Hawks, they won all Ontario and they had to go to Windsor.
Let's go.
And I just mentioned it off the cuff to Bob on a Sunday morning the week of before they were going if they Kiwanis could kick in some cake, and he said, "Oh, it's pretty late to maybe try and do that." And then the next day I got a phone call. "Yeah, I got you $1,000 towards the bus." So
We need
Which
more
is-
men like
guys
that
like
around
that,
the community. Like they don't
they,
make them every day,
no.
boys.
and there is this it? Yeah, there it is, Bob. Put it up there. That's what they want, boys. It was that helped get that, and that was awesome, and that's the kind of thing that this town does.
Yeah.
Because he would have just mentioned that to a couple of guys on the yeah. Let's see what we can do. Put it together, right?
Well,
So-
and you know, Dave, while I know we're gonna jump all over the place, but
Yeah.
while we're into that, you know, people helping out. I mean, just with us after the games, I mean, we had Ted Beatty drop off a case of beer,
Yeah.
Brad's
Yes.
dad, Brian,
Yeah.
Pat Millington's dad. I mean, they don't have to do that,
No.
but they do, and they enjoy it. So it's
And the boys appreciate it, Johnny.
they really do. I think they do, and I mean, it is really good for the community, and I don't think anyone's questioning that anyway. I think
No.
it's
I think we
uh,
put that to bed, partner.
yeah, and it's I mean, there's always room for improvement, but I mean, it's I think we've done quite well in the last couple of years, and as we would say, winging it.
Winging it.
It's going to get better. It's
Yeah.
going to get better.
With a bunch of
We're gonna
wingdings.
stop winging it.
Yeah.
When is that?
Maybe. But you know what? Sometimes change isn't real good, but
No.
sometimes it is. Who knows? We'll see.
So as we continue down on podcast number 15 is which I can't believe we did that
got
many.
here.
This was just I sent Brooksy a text.
Drunken night.
Drunk. Hey, what do you think about doing a podcast? Yeah, fuck. Let's do it. No one's gonna listen anyway. And you guys, if I told you the numbers, it would. I know I joked along the way of the whole thing of
We don't brag
our
about
one
our
listener.
numbers.
I'm not gonna tell you the numbers, but we really, really appreciate it. That's why we kind of kept it going because it is
And
fun.
felt obligated to do it. Keep
Well,
doing
that's
it
a lot
is
of it.
because like when you got looking at the numbers on Spotify and iTunes,
So it's hard to just.
I was humbled. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
So we, for this being like, I don't know how many we'll do over the summer because, like I said, it gets really busy, and we are going to do some
Got 2 kids
sandbaggers.
and
So you'll
ball
see
and-
us. And
Yeah,
we're
I'm gonna do my best.
We're gonna get. Well, we had a mock-up one with Johnny and Tommy, and fuck. Should I tell them what happened? I never did tell anybody because I put these little videos online, but didn't tell you how it ended.
Super. Why did you even bring this
Well,
up?
because
If we had
I know
won,
if
yeah,
I don't,
bring it up.
He's gonna say something.
Oh,
Well,
look at him.
we were gonna try and bring Tommy, but he would have been like, you guys would have had to answer a whole bunch of questions. Well, what are they gonna ask me? Well, how's this gonna work? And that's just how it goes with him, right?
But we had a good day. It was
But
fun.
I wish he was here.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a fabulous
I
day.
do wish he was
Yeah.
here
We'll get him on here one
because
time.
his sense of humor is
Oh,
second
it's
to none.
Hilarious, but
People
yeah,
don't. If you don't know him, well, then
He's like a Theo Vaughn. He's got a.
too
Yeah.
fucking bad.
yeah.
If you
No,
don't
he's
know, like,
awesome.
it's just
No,
the way
you
it
have
is.
to
You have
actually
to
be
kinda
around
know
him to know.
JJ, they're missing out.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
Just so you know, we'll put 12 beers into them before we drop off.
Anyway, we
we
tied.
won't have to.
Yeah,
He did that all
you beat me
himself.
to that.
We tied. Brooksy fucked up on the last hole and blew it.
Oh,
going in.
Wow.
So
Did
but
you
the first
guys? Did everyone see that? I gotta say, holy!
I can't believe he threw me under the bus, JJ.
Wow. Tommy had one for birdie, and you guys were completely blinked.
yeah, we blew it.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Brooksy's sitting there, standing there with his ball there, and putting for bogey, and Tommy's putting for birdie. I said, "No, she's a tie game, boys."
It's over.
Over. So the first official one we're gonna do is with Murray Free and Darren Doherty. We're gonna do that coming up right
They
shortly.
asked for one.
They want one, so they want a shot at the kids. They want
Oh.
a shot at the title. So
What are you talking about? Golfing?
Yeah.
Wow.
so that'll be our
Bag of
first one.
lunch. Murray can hit a ball,
Yeah.
eh?
Yeah. Well, you
He
gotta
can hit 'em
finish too.
straight, not in the bushes.
You gotta finish.
That's right.
But those are the kinds of things we're going to do. And we might do a couple when we wanted to get Mitchie Gagne on here, and he's good to go. He said he'd come on the present and do one.
Yeah,
but
I got a lot of things I'd like
we
to ask that
want to
gentleman.
talk to him. So
Play
let's-
him back some
let's-
things too from podcasts when we had him before.
Where I'm going at with this is this is called the Oil King podcast, and it's also so we might the gloves are coming off. We're going to talk about some stuff today. Okay, so this is ours. We made
We're not
this.
tied to the municipality.
Not at all. This
they
is ours.
they
This
don't
is in
help us with
my
our
room.
costs of the super den.
This isn't. It's ours.
This is our shit.
So anything we say in here, it's on us. But that's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, we'll own that shit.
Yeah, but it's us. So we're gonna talk now about some of the stuff. Ready?
Let's
Ready?
go.
Well, let's go see some recap.
All right.
Let's
do
just
that.
do a
then.
quick-
Okay. All right.
You know,
Okay. So. What?
Yeah, Johnny's right.
Oh.
Let's hit
Yeah,
the sponsors
yeah.
and let's hit these
Shout
people
that
by
out.
name. And these people, super, you on the glass here. I
I
just
got
want
no glasses, man. I can't read
Well,
that.
I can remember most of them,
Oh,
but
we
I
started
can't
off.
see them.
We're gonna
Wow.
shoot up the sponsors here.
Well, here
'Cause
we go,
without them,
folks.
we had nothing.
100%.
The sponsors for sure. Like
They're
there's,
huge.
There's without them, we don't have a team.
No.
You've nailed that.
Tim
Yeah.
Hortons,
Yeah.
Rayburn Insurance,
Vito's Pizza,
Scott,
Scott
Trudeau,
Trudeau.
Construction,
Don Echo
Farms.
Farms.
Yes,
My neighbor.
Yep. Who else we got?
Clifford Bergeron,
Slip and fall.
Yeah.
Injury Lawyers.
Bergeron, Clifford, yeah, injury lawyers. They're hot. It's
Keep
a
your
class.
stick on the
They
ice.
got their
It's on the stairs.
they got their stickers on the stairs. They fall down the stairs in Tweed. Call those guys.
We got you.
They're great guys.
But unless you're at the rink.
Bergeron though, Teddy, he's a friend of mine. I played football with him for I don't know how many years in Center Hastings, but yeah, great guy. And I actually talked to him a couple of weeks ago, and just with respect to something else that was going on in my family life. But anyway, yeah, he's a great guy, and Chris is a great guy too. Who else we got there, boys?
We got
Rosebush Fuels.
Yes.
Rosebush Fools. Yep, absolutely.
And then did you say
We got
Scotty?
CNC hose.
CNC Holes out of Oshawa. Yeah, they're big donators. Yep.
Oh, great.
Don't forget Dirty Crack Welding.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't forget old
Oh,
Fleabag.
Fleabag, eh?
Old Fleabag. Dirty
Loves
Crack.
it.
Wow.
Loves it. Great supporter. We
Great
talk
supporter.
about it at work. Me and him at the, on Mondays after
Yeah.
the weekends.
She knows.
Weekends would be over. Him and his girlfriend. Yeah, Brooke. They were absolutely awesome and great supporters.
Yeah,
and-
yeah.
yeah.
No, it's
And his father, Jimmy,
Yeah.
great supporter.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Fleeler family.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yep.
Whole
I think
lot
for
of-
the most part, everyone in and around the council and they're all supportive of it. Really, I do.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I don't know. I
Look
don't
at
know
the
why you
people that
wouldn't.
come to watch it, the kids that were involved with
And
all the
that's-
kid stuff
and
was
that's-
insane.
See, there you go, Dave. That's the biggest thing about the kids, right?
Yeah, it was
Like,
wild.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, they love it. They love it.
And
Yeah,
again,
I got
the
a young
players
lad
were
that's
so
slapping
receptive
it
to
up.
them.
He thinks
Yeah.
these guys are Connor McDavid, right?
Yeah.
yeah, no, and that's
And it's in their
there's nothing-
backyard.
but there's nothing wrong with that, though.
That's the best part.
Hell no, they're great role models.
it's
A lot of
great.
these guys.
Yeah.
Johnny, we seen at the Christmas party I had at the house. Holy Christ! They took an hour and a half. They're down in the basement playing with my young lad,
Yeah.
playing hockey.
Yeah,
There's 50 people drinking in the garage. We got 9 or 10 of them down there with my son. That's the
Playing-
quality of people.
Yeah.
yeah, and we have I think a different group of guys and like a good bunch of guys. I don't mean different like in a way, but just we got a great good group.
Classy.
Yep.
Yep.
Might have to tweak it a little bit again because every
That's
team
always the
does, but
nature of
that's
the
just
beast,
way she
eh,
goes,
brother?
right?
Yeah.
So within the start of the season,
Well, we got to
saw-
get Kyle Ramsey.
Oh, we didn't get
Oh,
it right.
right, yeah,
oh,
Kyle
shit.
Ramsey.
Yes.
Go ahead,
Who
finish
else
it
we
off.
got?
And KD Transmission.
Yeah,
KD
KD.
Transmission. Wow.
Yeah.
The Blue Machine.
Great supporter.
Johnny Golka's been great for this club.
Yeah.
He's helped
Yeah.
us in so many ways, and he's a good friend of Johnny and I. So
and
Yeah.
and you know the
big
other
shout
thing,
out.
yes, for sure, Mike, and and he's a huge help for the Tweed Oil King Booster Club
Yes, sir.
second annual golf tournament.
Yeah, which is
And-
coming up, which we'll talk about.
July
Yeah,
the
we'll-
29th on a Saturday.
we-
We'll get to that,
Yeah,
folks.
Of
we will
course.
get to. We're just trying to
Team
see.
White
That's what
Tiger.
I said. We're gonna go all over the place.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
we will.
Forget
We'll bounce
anybody? Not on purpose. We're not trying to forget anybody. But I'll tell you, yeah, he's a big supporter, and
How does somebody, John, that maybe doesn't know, maybe and wants to sponsor the team, how do they go about?
well, they
Do
can.
we take that,
they
or
can- we anybody? We're open.
Yeah.
Like, and they can contact me at gm@tweed.ca, and I can forward their interest to Rochelle.
Yep.
With the municipality, because Rochelle does.
she looks
Rochelle,
after
ours-
all that? There you go.
Rochelle does look after all that stuff, and but yeah, anybody that's interested, we are absolutely open to anybody and
Anything.
everyone. And we don't we don't discriminate.
There you
We
go.
just everything and every
Support,
little bit
support.
every little bit helps. It doesn't matter if it's whatever you can offer.
Yeah, she's not cheap to run. She's not cheap to
No.
bring
No,
you
it's
the
not,
entertainment,
it's
but
not,
it's
not a cheap
worth
thing
it.
to run. But I mean, it's
Totally worth it.
oh
Well, look
At the
what
end
we
of the
did. If anybody was worried about money last year, I think, or people always at the start were saying,
For
"Oh,
sure.
money this, money that."
Mm.
I don't think I'm not the accountant, Johnny,
No,
but
neither am I.
from what I seen at those playoff games and the people coming out of the bar and all that, I don't think we really have to answer that question anymore.
Well,
And I think the other question is how much we pulling in.
Yeah.
here's a true story. And then when somebody will say, "Oh, some guy says it's a true story." This is a true story. So, Jimmy Allure, a really good friend of mine, which would be
Jimmy.
Braden Allure's. How would that work? Uncle?
Great
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Great
love
man.
Jimmy.
No, yeah, right? No, great uncle.
Great on.
Yeah, great uncle.
Dad loves
So
him.
anyway,
He's ace.
he come up to me and said, and he's a season ticket holder at the Senators game, and no, not taking anything away from the Belleville Senators, but so he won the 50-50 at a Senators game, I think on a Wednesday night, and then we had a game. I don't know who we played. I don't know if it was Gananoque or Smiths Falls. I'm not sure.
Smith Falls.
It might be Smiths Falls. And he says to me, "Holy Jesus, John. Because I won the 50-50 at the Sens game. I won $711. Your 50-50 today is
Shit,
$850.
I know.
That's
That's
cool.
the winner
That's
thing.
cool.
So
Yeah.
we're
In the playoffs, they were huge. The big,
oh,
they
it
were
was,
big.
so there you go.
Mhm.
I need to say no more.
No.
Yeah, I don't.
True story, everybody.
Yeah.
True story.
I don't. You know, I hate bragging, but we've been on the road. No, we've been on the road, and
I
I'm
won
gonna
the
put.
50-50 a couple times on the road.
Yes, you did.
Yeah,
you slime
yeah,
ball.
he did.
We went on the road. There was nothing that compared to what you got when you come in
At
the
home.
barn doors in Tweed.
No.
No.
The atmosphere, the music, the people, like
yeah.
it was packed.
Yeah.
And you know, I think it just speaks volumes that this is working.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is working.
Well, we never went to North Dundas, but we did go to.
Like we went there the
South
first year,
Stormont.
but that's how they did it. Yeah.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I would
And,
love to go on there. I heard they got
It's a good
gig.
atmosphere.
North
They-
Dundas is kind of like the same kind
Same
of
as us,
community
yeah.
that we have. Like it's a farming community.
Oh shit, that'd be fun to go there.
No, and they
Support.
Sadler does a great job, and
Their
and
class.
yeah, and there's a couple.
South Stormont was the one with their
The
bugging-
light show.
Yeah, light show.
No,
and-
but
but you can't scar 'em all, Brandon.
Oh, yeah, oh,
yeah,
Pluto.
And then we come back. I'm
yeah,
like,
we come back. But they had a good fan base.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they did.
they
yeah,
did.
they're passionate there.
No, for sure.
Like
for
us. That's
sure.
what I'm saying. That's what I've seen. The ones we went to.
Here's the
between
question I
Tweed
give
is
to a lot of people.
Crazy.
What would the finals average in crowds? 350.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked it up. Around 350. What did Tweed average in the second round? 6 bills plus 600
6
people
plus.
plus.
Yeah.
And you know, it'd be neat to have a ticker in there to see exactly how many,
Many people
people.
were in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even have to be able to do math just to look around. It was
Yeah.
just packed.
Yeah. Yeah. Some of the all Ontarios
And
we
they
had
enjoyed
in
it.
there, and
And they enjoyed it.
they came back.
Yeah. I mean, we're on the right track. It just, you know what? Need to
We'll
get the
there.
track.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we need to get the track to the end of the line to the
Yeah.
point where like
Well,
You know,
again, it's
I
the
wanna-
same thing as
I want to win
We're-
just
Me
like
too.
everyone else.
we're finding the same thing as we kind of did the year before, but not as bad, I don't think, as this year with players coming on the road. I think it was a lot better this year
That
than
it was the year
in
before.
the first year.
Yes.
Which
And it's
once
gonna be better this
everybody
year.
did come on the road, it makes a difference when you go in
Sure does.
with your full team for sure. And then I don't think we need to dwell too much on the beginning of last season. I
No.
think because basically we already know, and we kind of
We
touched
finished
on
in
a few
second.
podcasts. We played right from day one at tryouts. It was night and day compared to the year before.
Yep.
You had guys that wanted to play, and the guys that enjoyed the year before brought guys, and I think that's just gonna continue.
You're right.
Just gonna
You're right.
continue to the point where you're just, and we keep getting better. So we're better than last year than we are this year, and then the next year. So it just progresses. And then in the playoffs, a couple things don't go your way, then you're 2 games behind, and it's hard to battle
Well,
back.
You know, talking about the playoffs, you want to talk about that? We can talk
Yep,
about it.
let's
You
do
know,
it.
Well, I think so. We did well in the regular season. We finished second place.
We missed some guys,
Mhm.
and I'm not an excuse guy, but I mean, Rhino, we missed him in the
Big time.
series against Gann.
Big time.
There's no doubt
He's a
about
big
it.
cog in our wheel.
Anybody that doesn't agree with that, well then
Not just on the ice too, man. That guy
No,
in the
for
room,
sure,
that
for
guy,
sure.
the player, the guy is
Yep.
he's
Jonesy.
awesome.
Jonesy broke his ribs.
Oh, Jonesy was a
And we-
big loss.
We lost
Big
him,
loss.
and you know, and then you know, like we did miss Millington, and he was
Yep.
he was doing whatever
Millie,
he was doing
yep.
there, and then we had a couple guys, whatever. But
But
we were probably missing 5 guys that we needed, and and I'm not
They're
saying
not-
anything about the guys
not what
that
we
were
had
there.
or making excuses.
That's
We lost
not-
our number 1 line going into
that's
that
the
second
part of
round,
it.
basically,
when
other than
you-
Kudo.
When you lose Rhino off that top line,
It's huge.
Everything
It's a-
changes.
it affects
It's just
2 other
dominoes because then you're
lines.
moving
Yeah.
guys here, you're
You gotta
moving
move
guys
guys-
there,
yeah,
and
and
then you
that's
got
kinda
Shelly
what-
got hurt, and then you're
And
moving.
5 games.
Yeah,
Let's not
and
get back to
and
that.
That's
No.
and that's kind of what Dole and I talked about after the last game. He says,
It's kind of all that really happened.
that's what
That's
happened.
it.
Like it wasn't goaltending. It
No, it
wasn't
wasn't.
No, hell
It
no.
wasn't our team.
It
It
Not
was
our goaltender.
it was what happens in the hockey season.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Guys
And,
getting hurt,
I mean,
guys getting
not
suspended.
to have to defend ourselves, but I mean,
No.
it's just
It's the truth.
let's be honest. If you look at it, if you really look at it like I did, I mean, out of the, hate to say this, but out of the 23 goals that Gann scored in those 3 games,
Mhm.
one line scored 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got in.
Like
I'm
you
going to
gotta
tip my hat to
give
them.
it to them. Like
Yeah.
you got,
Yeah.
You have
Heck
to.
of
I mean,
that
you know.
Verbeek, that Higgs, they're great hockey players.
And you know what else? Ruby played.
Oh,
That's
lights
the
out.
other
He
thing
stood
I
on
wanted
his
to
head,
bring
man.
up.
Not that our goalies didn't.
No.
I'm just saying that's
He
just
did.
what happened, and that's
Yeah, he
just how it
found
goes.
another gear.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking for explanations,
That
that's,
Gannock team, every mistake you made,
they
They
put
scored.
the puck in that.
they,
Yeah.
they were.
No,
And-
you got to
A
give them
neutral zone
credit.
turnover, you were just crossing
But
your
anyways,
fingers.
you know what? It's a new season, and we'll have a different team, guaranteed.
Yep. Last year we played 20 games in the regular season. We had 13 wins, 6 losses. That's a pretty.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, we're batting pretty good there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't have no problem with that. I don't think what I was getting at with saying about guys getting suspended, guys getting hurt, blah 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 blah. That's the game. That's what you get. That's your season. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
But we didn't get beat. We didn't get beat by beat. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
if we'd have had our
the way I
full-
look at it,
I would have liked to see a different outcome, but obviously, but it's not an excuse.
The way I
It's-
look at it,
we didn't have what
Super,
we were
is-
supposed to have.
you look at the first series with Smith Falls, and we win those first 2 games, and
Yeah.
then game 3's on a Friday night in Tweed. The barn's packed.
It was
We're up
rocking.
in the 3rd
Yeah.
period,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, they came back on us
Yeah,
and ended up winning that hockey game.
Yeah.
We were stunned,
yeah,
knowing that we had to get back on that bus, go up to Smith Falls,
yeah.
and we were, I knew right then and there we were going to see what kind of hockey
Yeah.
club we had. And you see
That
what
was a-
happened
that
when
was
we went
pivotal.
to Smith Falls.
Yeah.
That was a character builder, that
Yeah.
game going back to Smith Falls. Because
That one in the last game against Gann, man, we put up a fight.
Yeah, we didn't
We
go
did,
down
and
easy.
and you know, and the one thing too, like I mean, even the second game back in Tweed,
Yeah,
and this is on the municipality, in my opinion, need to get some hockey nets.
yeah, yeah, because that happened.
No, and he just kept knocking the net off.
Yeah,
that
I don't
was
care.
piss poor.
This is what this
yeah,
is.
yeah.
No,
Fuck
Johnny. I
Sure,
think
like,
he
just kept
snickered
knocking
too.
it out.
We can't
Ruby
fix
knew
it.
what
We
he
had
was
two,
doing.
we had 2 5-on-3s, and everyone. Well, you didn't score. And,
If you don't
well,
talk
no,
about
he
it,
knocked
you
the
can't
fucking
fix
net
it.
off every fucking other shift.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time
and
we
then,
go post
and then
to
you
post.
go down to the
Yeah.
referees, and they said, "Well, we give you 2 5-on-3s."
It's funny
no, he's
he did
knocking
it in
the net
Gann
off.
too.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Knocking
did it in
the net
Gann
off.
too, Johnny.
But so anyway, that's an excuse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But we do need a little bit of
Yep.
we need a little makeup in Tweed.
Yep.
In our
Let's
arena.
go.
We need a little makeup in our arena. And anybody that's listening to it, hopefully you listen to this, because we do. We need a makeup in our little barn, and not just lipstick.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, but
Community center, a new whole.
yeah, there's a
kit and
lot of
caboodle.
people. There's a lot of people that live in that community, and when the time comes to build a new arena,
yeah.
it's going to be a lot more money than it will be next year or the year after than it will be in 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd just be
We
out of
need a
reach.
new arena in Tweed for everybody, and I don't mean a hockey arena, a community center.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
let's
I
get a
always say
walking
the
track
same
for
thing.
the elderly.
Yeah.
You can
all
have
that-
everything,
all that stuff,
and it's
yeah.
and it's don't. It's not about oh, it's too much money. No, it's going to be way too much money
It'd
if
be
you
out of
don't
reach.
if you don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a community center, then you might as well get a
Board the windows.
D10 and just bulldoze Front Street.
Up. Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm
We don't
not
have the
being
hotel
serious.
anymore.
Yeah.
Like seriously, if you don't want to,
Yeah.
you don't want to, like you could have all kinds of things in that little community. Move everything. to the community center.
Yeah.
The municipal buildings, the library, everything.
Yeah.
The building that the municipalities have,
Just one
some sort of
big
housing
building.
like just have it under one roof.
Yeah.
Home
That's
for
the
us
way-
all.
You go to lots of places
And don't think
like that.
small, Tweed.
No.
Don't think small, everybody.
Yeah.
Think big, and you will succeed. When you think small, and you know what, if you want to build it a little bit here and that, and you know what, that's shit. And when you have shit, it is
It's
shit.
going to be shit.
Yeah.
The
Hate to say that, but that's just how
there's
I
a
feel.
couple of places that
and
have
it's really
uh,
frustrating.
there's like they're not big or nothing like that, and their rink's not that good. But like you go to like North, like Frontenac, like not that shitty rink there in Piccadilly. The other one.
Oh, and
Investia?
No, it's before. It's in Verona, not Verona. Anyway, they have, and it's at like the place in Port Hope. They have a little.
what are you
little
talking
rink.
about? Amherst?
I'm talking about Amherst. Like is that the one?
They have
with
the library and the
yeah.
pool
library,
and the rink.
pool, rink.
Yeah.
Dave,
Same as the Port Hope one.
Do you know what?
Library, pool, rink,
I'm 57. I played junior C down there, and that was in 1982.
and they had it.
So how well were they thinking way
Yeah.
ahead?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's still running.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. The rink kind of sucks.
Yeah, but
But
it's
all in one
it's
spot.
45 years old.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
Think
all
of the
under
amount of
one
kids,
roof.
the
Yeah.
amount of
No,
It's
it
all
makes
under
sense.
one roof.
yeah.
Yeah.
With amalgamation, with
Yeah.
all the municipalities that they amalgamated into the municipality of Tweed, I believe there's 7,500 people living in the municipality of Tweed. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
You can't come up with a plan?
yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, there's going to be people listen to this and they probably won't like what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm from Tweed.
You care.
That
Oh, I've always thought it'd be a
that
great idea.
that arena in Tweed
It
is a
just-
great arena. It's wore out.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
wore
we
out.
were out.
It's wore out.
Yeah.
It's an expense. It's not efficient.
No.
Is it about 60 years old? Or,
In 1962,
Jesus,
when they
yeah.
built it,
Yeah.
yeah, so
Those old wood rafters, when people come in, they're
Yeah.
just like, geez, the character in this barn.
It is kind of cool, but yeah. It's
no,
not,
but you know what though? The
No,
thing of it
I
is though,
agree.
you could build the same type of arena
Yeah, yeah,
with what we just talked about.
Yeah.
Incorporate everything.
yeah.
You could do it if you wanted to do it,
Mhm.
and not chintz out. And instead of buying really good snow tires or buy fucking radial tires. No, like it's just how it is. Like
you can't turn shit into shampoo.
You can't. Like you know what? You can either have real good whiskey or you can have really shitty whiskey.
Yeah.
Bootlegger.
Anybody that doesn't understand what I'm trying to say, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is, and that's how I'm presenting it.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The municipality of Tweed needs a new community center. Hello.
Oh, I don't
hello.
disagree.
That's where our heart beats, and it always has.
And anybody with little kids here should be on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
Damn right I am.
Like, and I know you do have little kids, so
I
no,
don't.
it's not like, and you know what, the municipality, the way things work, a lot of people don't. They have the cheapest interest rates to borrow money.
You convinced me. I think we should just press pause, go over to fucking Jake's house right now.
Yeah, Jake's right.
Sign
next
the
door.
papers.
Sign right here.
Hey, I don't think you'd
Then
have
we'll
a problem
start
with Jake.
fundraising. No,
Yeah,
Jake,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
gonna- yeah.
'Cause he's gonna
Any-
be having young kids.
That's
Anybody
right.
with a young
Yeah.
family should definitely do it. I mean,
Oh,
we
fuck, it's bizarre.
we just went through it all,
The
and
one
I always
thing-
complained
The
about having all
only
that.
complaint that, other than their rinks old with them wood rafters is, you notice what 90% of the NHL clubs are doing now? The defenseman comes around the back of the net, they're in trouble.
flip it.
The alley-oop. He's
Yeah.
got no outlet. They just do that soft flip up into the neutral zone, and Tweed, that don't fucking float.
No.
That hits her after, whistle blown, and
Yeah.
away you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you
Yeah,
later,
the
boys.
pucks,
Yeah,
sunshine.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's it.
I mean, like I said to you when we started this, we're
Yeah.
gonna go all over the
I
map.
told you
and
we're taking
had-
the gloves off.
And
We're
I had
taking
to,
it
I
out.
had to get my piece in on that.
I think a lot of people are going to enjoy that.
I just think that, and I don't mean a hockey rink exclusively.
That's right.
No,
we need
no,
a community
no,
center.
everything.
Community center.
That's
And I
right.
don't even like. I'm always. You can take me out of Tweed, but you can't take the Tweed out of me. So, I live in Belleville, but I come back. We all donate our time. I'm just saying that this little community needs a new community center. And I don't know how many more
I
people,
agree.
how many more times I need to say it to people. I say it to my friends, and you know,
Well, this is going to reach a few ears.
like
Yep.
we
Couple
do. Like,
anyway.
it's
One. our
and it's
listener.
not,
Yeah.
and it's not like we don't have the property.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
No.
Nils.
I gotta let the dog out. Maybe 2 seconds.
Are we on a break?
No, you guys keep talking.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
it's like it's. I mean, little communities need them.
We do. And to anybody that's, I know there's arts and stuff like that. And I'm a big supporter and, the arts and crafts and all that too.
Oh, yeah.
But our heart and our pulse has always beat in that little wooden barn.
Yeah.
And that's where we all got together. That's where we all cut our teeth, Family Feud weekends, everybody be upstairs. It's
And make it
Tweed, buddy.
Yeah, and just make it a multi-use facility. And that,
Yeah.
Well, like a community center.
Yeah. That's
It's
Services.
something for everybody, right?
yeah,
Yeah, services everybody.
It's
Yep.
and I mean,
It's a walking track for the old, maybe a pool for the
that's right.
kids.
And there's a
the-
lot of I won't say elderly people, but there's older people, retired people, but there's a lot of young people. We have a separate school. We have our Catholic school, sorry,
Yeah.
and a public school.
Yep.
Lots of kids.
That's right.
Come on, let's get with it here.
Yep. And
Seriously,
speaking
Got
of the
it.
kids and the schools, what this hockey club has done for Tweed Minor Hockey's numbers,
shit.
I'm interested to see next year because last year
on
our
video.
numbers went
I
up
know what I
huge after the Oil Kings' first year.
Yep.
So
Well, you're part of minor hockey now, so yeah.
I'm starting to see the trickle down, eh?
Yeah, and it's just, I mean, you look around, and I mean, we used to play ball. Now there's no more ball leagues. There's no it's
Oh,
kinda
Jesus. If we're talking
discouraging.
about the good old days for a second, who used to put on the pavilion dances? Was it the town or was it somebody else?
Do you know what? That's a good question, Dave.
We need to find out because we just did one there with Tweed Minor Hockey.
How did that go?
was awesome.
Fantastic.
It was awesome.
So Pete Kelly's young lad was a drummer.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, Rusted
It
Chains,
was
my
awesome.
neighbor Casabo, the police
My
officer.
brother was there because
Yeah, I seen him.
Yeah,
there.
I seen
yeah,
him.
I seen him.
yeah, he's shooting the
He
shit.
told me he was going. Yeah.
Yeah, he was there. But that
So it was
reminded
really
me of
good?
those. Oh, yeah.
And
It
so there you
reminded me
go,
of those
Johnny.
back in the day.
Nice little moneymaker too.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
good. And so that's what you want. So that pavilion, it was
Give it some
desolate.
use.
It was going. They fixed it all up. It's in a perfect spot.
It's
right
awesome.
on the water.
Little
Fantastic. The
drinking thing
windows
like
in
that.
it now. The
Yeah.
mosquitoes don't eat you alive
No.
because that was always a knock
Yeah,
against
you
it,
got,
right?
Yeah.
Is the
Well, they
the
used
bugs.
to have screens. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the screens better than the glass, but I know it works. It works for everybody,
Yeah.
right? Just because it can get hot in there.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, and them bugs though on that lake.
Oh yeah, I seen the Buzz
Ooh-wee.
Brothers play in there live.
We got to do something because
Hey,
it was
Remember
awesome.
the Buzz Brothers, Wally?
You
How
think?
about, Buzz Brothers, Young Sting.
Come on.
Young
Dig
Yeah.
deep. Dig deep.
Jim
Dig
Yes.
deep.
King on
Yes.
drums with Mark
I've
Lesage
Dig
seen
and
deep.
them.
The back of
Yeah.
that brain.
Terry
Yeah.
Terry Whalen,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Jamie Graham,
Yep.
lead singer.
Slime.
It's like he was good friends with my older brother, that's long passed away. But yeah, no, it was a great place to party.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Maybe the municipality throw a little dance for the club. and
Well,
we
that's
get a
what I'm
little bit
thinking.
of
That's what I'm
Maybe
thinking.
get the boys some coats or something with.
Yeah,
Well,
we could
we
use some
could.
money, get
Yeah,
the
yeah.
boys
Kick back
outfitted
for
for
'em, eh?
the road trips
Absolutely.
and stuff like that.
Maybe a little warm, like
Track
maybe
suits or
not a
something.
coat, but they're all worked
Yeah.
out before the game,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Get them
yeah.
a t-shirt and a pair
Look
of
the part.
Little
Little dance.
Tweed
Have a little
Oil
dance,
Kings.
and then you come out and you look the fucking part. What's so hard in that?
Jeez, you don't
We'd
have
have
to twist
danced
me
there
to
and
shake
be
my
just
ass.
packed.
Oh, it'd be
Oh, every time we
packed.
were there was just packed. And I
Yeah.
mean, it was just like,
And that's the way it was Saturday
Oh,
for the
yeah.
minor
Oh, it
hockey.
was
We're all
wicked.
looking for
Yeah.
something to do.
Yeah, I was full. It
Oh.
was a good time.
that's really good. That because
It was
Steven
awesome.
said he was going. I haven't talked to him, so that's.
Oh, he
good
had a
news.
ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to him for
Yeah.
like a long time. He
Yeah, a lot of good people
he
there.
had a ball. It was
Yeah.
good.
That's really good.
All right, let's do it.
What are we doing now?
We're
Expansion.
Well,
What do you think? What are your thoughts? What do you think?
For me, I wasn't too happy about it, but it is what it is now, and we're just going to live with it. We're going to move on. Might hurt our fan base a little bit, but I'm not too worried about it. We've got a loyal core of players that I think will be fine.
Yeah, I agree with him. And,
Johnny?
I just think that it just reduces the pool to the point where we are situated. But I mean, you know what? To say the least, how I found out, I was really, really pissed off. But you know what? It is what it is. It happened, and that's how it happened. But you know, there is a few things the league needs to fix for sure. In respect to that, when we had like the last AGM meetings in down near Cornwall last year, there was nothing about
Not even a hint of the idea.
of expansion. No, and because
Well,
12,
Mitch
12
said,
yeah.
On
Yeah.
the podcast.
Yeah.
we're good where we are.
So-
we're staying there.
Yeah,
So-
I could replay that, but
Yeah, and you know what, it's done. We have to deal with it. I just think that it's how it was done wasn't professional,
hmm
my opinion,
For a league that's on the up.
and I will
Yeah.
say one thing in respect to my job with the team. In the 2 years prior to it, I was the man or the person that voted on everything, that was on every Zoom meeting. I know I don't own the team. I don't. But to find out on Facebook or from two other general managers,
Well, in any league,
to find out that
a general manager should never find that out anyway.
I was golfing in Myrtle Beach on a holiday, and it was the midweek.
You're accessible to phone.
And yeah, and it was like, it was really not very nice. But you know what? Without getting into a whole lot about it,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say what I have to say though. I was disheartened and couldn't believe it. But you know what? Dealt with it and move on. And
I think we were all pretty shocked, Johnny.
No, me too.
I found out about it. I walked into a bar in Belleville, and somebody asked me what I thought about the new teams in the league, and I went, "What?" Then they told me that Marmor was in the league, and I went, "You kidding me?" I phoned him. He was in Myrtle Beach. He went, "What are you talking about?" I'm like,
Yeah.
like it was
What the fuck?
simultaneously, like it was like he phoned me.
Oh,
Brett Costello, which isn't an owner, he's a general manager
yeah.
who voted no. Tom Dixon from Gananoque, who is not a owner, phoned me and asked me how come I voted yes, and I didn't have a clue what they were talking about. So anyway, without me getting way off line, that's what I can tell you, and that is the truth. And then your captain sends you a text, and then your assistant coach sends you a text. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
professionally, no, not done very well.
Yep.
But you know what? Live and learn. It's all good.
Mhm.
We'll deal with it, and there's how can I say this to you people? There'll be more to come in respect to a team that's really close to us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna, badmouth Marmora, because I got lots of people that I know in Marmora, lots of people that are friends of mine in Marmora. It's just
And lots of great support we've had.
Yeah.
in Marmor.
and
No,
I
I
mean
wish them-
they're awesome. I mean, I wish them
Wish
all
them all
the best.
Yes.
I do. I wish them all the best, but it's a huge undertaking, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, there is rules in the league within respect to reaching out to players on other teams,
Yep.
which they have done on our team,
Mhm.
which I don't think is good. But like I said, I'll keep it cool here, and
Yeah.
just, we'll be fine. It's just, I will say it again, very unprofessional by
Yeah.
Mitch Gagne.
Yeah.
That's
so
what I will say.
my take on it is, well, we had Mitch here, and I thought it doesn't bother me if you want to expand, that's fine. But what we were talking about was the kind of, you got a good thing going here. It's working really well. It's getting better and better and better. Why try to just spread it a little thin, make it a little tougher to make the league keep growing?
Right.
I think the quality of play improved from the first year to the second year.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
why not
agree.
just
For
stick
sure.
with what we've got
Everybody
I agree
knows
with you, Dave.
that.
Like,
and
like
just
it
keep
did-
on rolling?
It got better for sure.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
So now, and I'm
Real-
not saying, sure, okay, there's other people out there that can play the game. Okay, that's fine. But it takes a special guy to play this game. So are you going to find that many guys? You want talented guys, guys that can put the time in. There's not that many that can put the commitment level into
and talented enough
and
to
talented
friggin'
enough to
play
play.
and not get their goddamn head
So-
taken off. This isn't beer league fucking
no,
hockey.
No, it's
this is
not.
way above that. Like
Yeah.
we're
This
fucking
ain't.
leaps and bounds
It's
from
not,
that.
It's not
talking
beer.
about that.
It's not beer league hockey.
No,
and-
we got guys played semi-pro. You get goddamn touched up if you get caught
Yeah,
in the wrong
yeah.
spot.
A beer league guy cannot just jump out there and play. He can't. He sticks out. He
You're right.
sticks out. So what
and you-
we said
and
to
Dave,
Mitch,
you've
Oh,
witnessed,
fuck.
you've witnessed it.
yeah,
And a guy that's really good in beer league, he's not.
he's
doing
nothing
good.
out there.
No,
Nothing. It just
he's hard to keep up. It's hard to keep up.
No.
He doesn't get hit in beer league.
No.
He's going to get hit out here.
That's right.
So that was what, and then the thing that kind of shocked me that the league was getting so strong that way, and you just keep building on that part of it, and then it would have been nice to see, okay, expansion. The words right out of Mitch's mouth were maybe sometime down the road.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That's smart, and we all talked about that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
And then when I seen it on Facebook, I was like, oh, that can't be right, because I mean we were talking to the president, for Christ's sakes. Well, Mitchy Gagne, he's quite content, Circle K with it too. So at the end of the day, it all happens. It's fine. We'll just deal with it.
Yeah,
but
no, we
but
will.
I think it hurts
We
the
will.
league.
Yeah.
My
And-
turn?
And yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, I was the same as Johnny. But the funniest thing was, I was in my driveway. Loved to crush driveway pints on a Friday night and have a few neighbors. Love to stroll down and get into some socials.
It's fucking crazy down
They
there.
were.
I'll tell
we
you
we,
that
we
right
like to
now.
enjoy ourselves.
I went over there to watch a game. They're fucking nuts. in Edmonton.
They have their own little community.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm over here with my buddy Jake. We're pretty safe over here. We're sane.
Anyhow, so we're having some driveway pints, and this lad I know, he owns a restaurant in Marmora, and he come to me, he's like, "You're another senior 18, Brooksy, going to Marmora?" And I said, "Not a chance. There's no goddamn way." No, that was on a Friday. Okay, and I brushed it off. I'm like, no, there's no chance, not a chance. Next thing you know, Monday the Facebook post comes out, and I'm just flabbergasted, and I'm just like,
It was Wednesday.
was it Wednesday? Okay. Wednesday.
Trust me, I was
Living
I
down
was
in that-
golfing.
living down
I
in
was
that
golfing,
hollow.
having
How could
fun,
you know?
and
You'd
I'm
be
getting
drunk.
all these calls, and then and just to cut you off just for
Yeah,
a second.
yeah,
so
go,
I'm
man.
thinking all the guys that we've got on the team, they're thinking probably
What
fuck?
a Mickey Mouse
What the fuck is
operation.
he
We
thinking?
didn't know
What's he
about
doing?
this.
Why would he do that?
Yeah.
And I had no idea. That's one thing I didn't say when I was
Yeah.
giving my rant. But anyway, go ahead.
Yep. So, after the initial shock of, seeing, I like Barry's Bay, but Fort Clone, are you serious? Kiss my arse. How far of a bus ride's that one, JJ?
That's far.
Well, it's a Pembroke and across the river.
Yeah, like we're going to
Four-
Quebec.
4 or
And
5
then-
hours?
And then she's one way in and one way out.
Yeah, and we're in Quebec. So, that was a bit of a buzzkill when I heard Fort Cologne.
They
And
were, in all fairness, they
I
were.
heard the
they were
background.
in the league before
The year-
when we got in, but
yeah.
the rink was condemned, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
then
They
then-
were-
but
they-
anyway,
they were
yeah,
owed.
No,
I get that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a hard sell, sometimes to the wife, to get
Well,
away and,
That's a
Get on the
long
bus for-
drive.
I hear you.
So after hearing Fort Clone and then the Center Hastings Ice Miners. And with this being said, I want everybody, that's part of the Center Hastings Ice Miners. I wish you the best of luck, guys.
100%.
Absolutely wish you guys the best
100%.
of luck. The problem I have is not with Center Hastings or
No.
their team at all. It's more with our president and understanding geographics and understanding, like, I get, like,
It's a
he tells
15
me, oh, Cornwall, we let so Storm on in the league. They're only, 50
40,
minutes away.
50 minutes?
He said 50 minutes away.
Yeah.
Look at the amount of people they have to draw from in that
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
Look at the
We
stud
don't.
hockey players across the border.
Oh, yeah. Just down
that
the
sort of
highway.
stuff. It's not the same when you
No.
when you come to Tweed, Campbellford, Madoc, Marmor, Sterling, you know, we're touching a little bit on Belleville because we butt up to Deserano sort of takes care of that area.
Yeah.
And we, you know, we let them have their thing there.
Yeah.
So that was my biggest fear was, you know, where are all these hockey players going to come from?
I don't know.
And it's going to make recruiting harder. And I'm not going to lie, we're going to lose some fans. And
Oh, we definitely are going to lose some fans.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's people, you know, their comments and
fans I
don't-
love,
I don't
Johnny.
comment
Yeah.
on it, but I mean, they're
Like,
saying, well,
goddamn
we'll go
love
to
them.
Marma, we'll go to Tweed. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But the point of it is, what's the end part of it? Like, is this little area going to be able to support 2 teams?
I don't know.
I know. And the way I look
Like,
at
I
it, in
don't- I'm
3
not gonna
years'
say
time,
yes or no,
Johnny,
I don't-
one's
I don't
going
know.
to swallow the other. And I'm not saying it's not us that's going to get
I
swallowed.
don't know.
and
But the way I look at it
Yeah.
is, you know, some team's going to go on a big run and, you know,
Yeah.
put it all together. And then they're going to have that that organization that it all just keeps clipping along at
Yeah.
a high tilt, right?
Yeah.
So, and by no means am I saying it's going to be Tweed. And, you know, I seen Ryan Terrian, one of their sponsors, and what a great guy and what a
Yeah.
great supporter
Oh,
Ryan
awesome.
was of ours.
Yeah.
awesome. No, for sure.
You
There's
know,
no,
the Terrian family.
No, yeah, that's
that's
what
the
it
thing
is, right?
breaks my heart.
It's a
is-
community part of thing, but
Yeah, but
I
I
mean-
understand them having their.
Oh, for sure. But
all
get
I can
this.
say,
Get this. We ain't stopping.
no,
We're just gonna keep on doing what we do,
Yeah,
and we're gonna get the guys that we get. We're gonna have the teams that we get, and people are gonna want to come and play here because of our fucking people around us.
yeah. Their
So-
Peterborough boys are going to drive by that door to come
Yes.
to play hockey and Tweed.
that's okay. They will. But I will say one thing, and I'm going to leave your listeners hanging. I am. If you guys are,
What's that chick that
If
wrote
you-
all those mystery novels?
Nancy Drew.
No,
Oh.
she's a character.
if you
Go ahead.
guys are into having us back sometime,
Yeah.
no, sometime. It's no, what's that guy's name? The Harvey.
Harvey
Paul
Wahlberg.
Harvey?
Paul Harvey. The rest of the story.
Yeah.
Everybody, there'll be the rest of the story, and I'm telling you, I will promise you that there's more to the story than what you see in Marmara. Trust me, and I
Oh.
will say no more.
You've got me
Yeah, I know.
interested.
That's a cliffhanger.
Suspense is killing me now.
It's a cliffhanger.
But
No,
I hope it
Cliffhanger, it's all
succeeds.
good.
The only reason that
it'll be a
I-
great rivalry if we
Oh,
they
for
both
sure.
if we
If
can
they-
both coexist.
Yes, for sure. But I
And we know Kerry Durant, Johnny?
yeah, we played hockey.
Played
with
hockey
Kerry.
with him. Oh yeah, we went to a few tournaments with him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he got us signed the GM and coaching duties, and then he requested a friend request for me on Facebook, and he's a great guy and everything. Whatever, I never had any problems.
Yeah, I
with
went to
him.
Niagara Falls with him quite a few
Yeah.
times.
Dad,
Oh,
Dad
yeah.
talks about
He's
him
all right.
during the
He
Marmara
used to
old
play-
timers.
He used to play in the big tournament.
Yeah, in the
year
Labatt
in,
tournament, he
the
played
Labatt
for the
tournament.
Toronto team.
Yeah, and,
We skated around like
yeah.
Esa Tikkanen.
yeah,
on
no,
steroids
yeah,
and
with the
drunk
Jofa helmet.
guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
he shot right. Yeah,
Go to the hotel.
I know him quite well.
I played online with
We'll
him.
have lots of fun with him.
No,
But it's
I like Kerry.
it'll be fun.
Yeah, and it's
Hopefully they know what they're getting themselves into. 'cause
well, they
I
did
sure-
it
Yeah.
before, Johnny. I
It's
should
tricky.
God hope
Well,
that they
not,
know what's
not those guys.
no, but the town,
No,
like
but the
just like
town.
it's like if the Tweed Oil King shut down and they started a new one 10 years from now, and Super and I want to get on board, we don't forget what the
Yeah.
the
No.
groundwork we put in and
No.
what it
Yeah.
takes
Okay,
to
no,
get to
no,
where
Oh,
it is.
this
No.
this didn't happen overnight.
Yeah,
No.
no.
It takes a while.
You're gonna make an
Takes
idiot of
a while,
yourself
you
a few
think?
times.
Yeah, it takes a long while. We're not even there. We're in our infancy, and we're rolling on pretty good. Like
Mm.
I don't know.
We're second to none, baby.
Again,
We are.
I think it'll be good. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But my only worry is, and I don't care that it's a team of Marmara. I truly don't. I just feel from a whole league standpoint,
It's gonna get
I
watered
think
down.
it's gonna get watered down so much that it's. I hope it doesn't affect the league.
Well, I just hope these expansion teams understand the quality of hockey that they're going to see.
Yeah, you cannot field a juvenile team out here,
Oh,
kids.
Jesus
No, no.
Christ.
If you don't have some talent, then shut it down now. I'm telling you that right
And-
now
and
because
another
it's
thing, too,
unbelievable.
The new teams, if
You'll
they
get
think,
blown away.
If they think they're gonna field a team with a bunch of heavyweights,
No.
you might as well think again.
Yeah, it's just
Because
yeah.
that's not going to work either.
no.
No.
Hopefully they get like so
Barry's Bay will have
Barry's
a good
Bay
club,
should
though.
be they got a good
Barry's
draw
Bay, I
of
think,
people
would be
around
all
up
right.
there.
Well,
Yeah.
they've got a huge area to. They got
Sure.
the Bancroft boys. They got
Yeah.
Cumbermere. They got.
Yeah.
You know, we'll see some good hockey out of
Oh, I
there.
would
But if I
think
could
so.
give them any advice, though,
Yeah.
that would be my advice to them is to insulate your team with some high end talent,
You have to.
and
It's not.
it's not a banging, fighting, crashing league, man. Every now and then, the only time you ever see a fight is because something really offside
How
happened.
many fights did we have last
We
year?
had
Dave?
maybe
5?
Four or
a
five?
handful,
4 or 5?
nothing crazy.
George, a couple.
So it's
Murray,
not
a
about
few.
that. You need to
But it's not about
shelf.
fighting.
You need to shelf a competitive hockey team,
You do.
and that's the guys that win.
If
man.
you don't, you'll get smoked.
Look at
Oh,
North
yeah,
Dundas.
Worse than
I bet you
smoke.
they didn't have many fights either. You know, like, and we had some
No.
skilled guys on our team, man. We had a wicked hockey team this year. Like,
But that's the
from
thing. If
stem
you
to
do want to
stern.
fight, there's guys like Selleck rolling around in this league that
They'll straighten you
better
up in a hurry.
Yeah, he fought her for pro 10 years.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
But
so.
that's not what this league's about.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's
No, and
not
I
at
don't
all.
think that's what any of the expansion teams are
So if
dumb
you're-
enough to put a goon
No.
team on the ice. Because holy Christ, you'll get run out of
But
barns.
come correct, because if you don't, you'll get let up.
Mm,
Oh,
Because we
real-
saw that.
real quick.
yeah, we had our ass handed to us a couple
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And again, that's part of the learning curve too.
Yeah.
But again, it'll be interesting. How will it? Do you know how it will work yet, John, or no?
Well, so there's another.
So who's the owner of
contentious-
Center
see-
Hastings? Do we
see-
know all this?
Well, see, that's the thing. Adam Gray, I believe, is the owner, but
I don't know him.
from what I've been able to get,
I think he
Now-
played for Nines Taxi in the Saturday Night League. Is that the Adam
In
Gray?
Tweed?
I think it is.
so
I don't know.
So,
I played for the Value Mart. We remember. Yeah, okay.
So
How
whatever.
occurred.
So whatever.
Okay, okay.
I've been able to
I'm connecting the dots.
retrieve since I got back from my little trip there.
Yeah, you drunken bastards.
Oh, we had a great time.
I'm surprised you got back in
But-
the country.
I still don't know what the divisions are going to be.
Right.
I don't know what I have a kind of a somewhat of an idea because Dixon and Brett Costello basically told me kind of because I didn't have any information.
Right.
Because he was I wasn't receiving anything from the president. And that's why I say he's not professional. So but I believe it's going to be 2 conferences, 8 teams in each conference, 2 divisions. From the last I heard was Tweed, Deserano,
Barry's Bay.
Marmora, and Barry's Bay.
So we would play each team.
Gananoque, no, don't even ask me that because I don't know.
Yeah.
I
So
would
no
and-
GAN in our division?
Well, no, they're
But
not
you'll
in our
cross
division.
over and
They're not,
play
no,
them.
no,
What
no. Listen, they're in our conference.
Right.
They're not in our division.
Okay.
Okay,
So
got
two
you now.
two divisions.
Yep.
So GAN, North Frontenac, I believe. I believe Smiths Falls and
Cornwall?
Armprior.
Okay.
Either
Okay.
Smith Falls or
No, I'm just
Oh, no,
I'm
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
remember what they told me. I like because there's nothing etched
It's not
because
put out
we
yet.
did everything by Zoom meeting, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't have a Zoom meeting this time. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. So that's why I don't really want to get into it because
Yeah, well,
it's obviously you
It'll
can
be
tell
coming
by
out
my
in the next
tone.
little bit. You're not.
Well, let's
happy
hope
with it.
so.
Yeah, I get it.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're trying to plan stuff. You're trying to tell guys
Yeah.
when you're trying to recruit people. Well, what's it going to be like? What's
Yeah.
the schedule? Well, you don't know because it's kind of a mom game, right?
So now being June the 1st is tomorrow, right? So is
6:30 tomorrow night. We
this
can start to
when we
trade
start
players
getting
and-
players? Okay.
Yeah,
And Johnny, let's let the
Oh yeah, the
I won't be
roster.
releasing. I won't be releasing any players.
No.
Johnny, let's let everybody know about the roster.
Yeah. What?
Oh yeah, they've expanded it to 40,
40
players.
players.
So it was
40?
32, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was
Okay.
the
And
old
you got-
roster.
So you can
And you
sign
gotta have-
40 players.
And you have to have a minimum of 2 goalies signed.
Okay.
You can sign 17 goalies, but you got to have a minimum of 2.
Right.
From what I got the information that I've been able to get.
Did they bite on your games played on? You have to play so many games on the road to qualify to play in playoffs, or did the league just
Well,
sort of
that's
brush
something
us
we're gonna have
off?
to bring up
But
at
we
the
were
league
supposed to bring it
meetings.
up at the league meetings, but I don't even know if they're going to have a league meeting. That's the problem, right? Yeah. Yeah.
So as of right
Mitchie,
now, how it
our
works
white
is
whale.
we're getting him on here. We'll talk to him. I wanted to get this podcast out of the way. We'll get Mitchie here.
Yeah,
maybe
we need
next
to talk
week
to
or
our
something.
man
We'll talk to him.
Mitch. He'll straighten us
Yeah,
around.
and he'll
let
kind of
us
give
know,
us.
eh?
He'll probably give us a better idea of what's going
Yep.
on.
Yep.
Because I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I haven't talked to him.
I'd like to answer your questions.
Yeah.
But it'd be. I mean, I was in the know for the last 2 years, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden I wasn't in the know.
So as far as it goes,
what
sorry,
I-
go ahead,
what-
Mike.
What I think for if we have two conferences, if we played Marmora, Barry's Bay, and Desron 4 times each,
Yeah.
and then played a home and home with the other 4 teams,
Sure.
that would give you your 20-game schedule.
Yeah.
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 That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah, and then we don't go to Fort Clone.
Yeah. Well, what about the whole? You play the other division once every year. Like,
See, I
This
don't,
is our year to go to
my
North Dundas.
my personal opinion. I mean, we can't change it now because they've expanded, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But I liked going across to North Dundas.
Yeah, I wanted to go. I was
And
looking
then-
forward to
So
going there.
Storm
this year.
on.
We
and
didn't
then
go
they
this year.
come to your rink too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
Storm
but-
on.
So they came to us
and-
this year, and
and
we go to
people-
them next year.
Our fans like to watch good hockey.
Yeah, and they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I like
They're the
watching
cream of
them
the
play.
crop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be
Like,
honest, and let's
Yeah,
congratulate
congratulations to
North
North
Dundas.
Dundas
absolutely.
too. Yeah.
Sadler and the gang. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean,
There you
That's
go.
a classy organization
class.
I,
too,
I,
Friggin'
just
JJ.
think,
right.
I just think it's.
I sold a
but-
truck to a young lad on that team.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Don't ask me because I can't remember. But he's a
Okay.
good kid. Works for Hydro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh yeah, you did.
But
I'll
anyway,
find
out
not
who
to
it was.
belabor the point, but it is what it is. It's
Yeah.
changed, and hopefully we can. Like, I mean, you're asking me questions. I'm the general manager, and so look at me. I can't
Well,
answer.
figure
I
it out.
can't answer those questions.
Well, answer this because I
Don't
know
you
you can
think-
answer this.
Don't you
No,
think that I should know?
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah.
You're gonna. I'm sure. I would hope.
Because the point being is, it was in Mitch's words. Oh, it was owners only. Well, Tom Dixon's not an owner. He's
Yeah.
a general manager.
Yeah.
Brett Costello's not an owner.
Yeah.
He's a general manager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
when
here.
you talk to him, you can ask him that.
We will.
For me.
Yeah, we're going
We
on.
will.
Maybe he'll be listening tonight or
We'll
whenever. you
ask.
I
play
hope he
this.
does
I don't
tune
know.
into this.
So to somebody that doesn't know how it works, so starting tomorrow you can sign players.
6:30 tomorrow.
Automatically,
Ooh, this could be
Last-
interesting.
last year's guys
They're on
are
my team.
our guys. Yeah.
They're our guys.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
not
they're
going-
rostered.
They're
Yeah,
not
they're
going
rostered.
anywhere.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
and have you reached out to any of them yet, or to
No, 'cause
know
I
if they're
don't
coming
want-
back?
I don't
You
wanna-
can't do that. till
Oh no,
tomorrow.
I can talk to my
Yeah,
guys
we've
that are
talked
signed.
to
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we've
okay.
But
got
you can't.
super.
But you can't talk
Yeah.
to. You cannot talk
Another
to other
team.
teams' players.
Say that
Okay.
again.
You cannot talk to other teams' players.
Okay. At all.
No,
When
Not
they're
that we
signed.
have signed.
not that anybody has signed. You can't. You can't do
It'd
that.
be tampering.
Right. Okay.
Hmm.
So
Imagine that.
tomorrow. So say tomorrow, starting at what 6:30? You said.
Yeah.
That's when. Will you have a busy day tomorrow, reaching out to the players, or
No,
no,
I've been
they-
reaching
we
out
just
to my
know-
own players.
'Kay.
But to other guys, no, maybe some guys that I have on the line to sign, not guys that are in the league.
Yeah.
That guys that are
New
from, that
guys.
haven't played.
So what about?
Studs.
So I know that maybe we
'Cause
should
I gotta-
probably post
I
something.
got, yeah,
We're gonna have a tryout again, and
yeah.
if guys want to reach out, that are sitting there on the couch that have played at a higher level and thinking, yeah, I want to play for Tweed, they just reach out to you.
Yep, they've been reaching out.
They haven't. Okay.
Yeah, they've been reaching out.
They want a part of this atmosphere,
They
JJ.
want a piece of the action, and so
We'll treat you good, boys.
Oh yeah,
I
it's a good time.
I gotta keep, if I'm gonna keep that on low key here.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be busy posting it on
Yeah,
Facebook.
yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Gonna be busy around
And
here.
again,
And
so
Marmor and all those guys in Barry's Bay and Fort Clone, they'll be able to post all their signings, right?
Yeah, they'll be
Yeah.
able to post their signings.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see that.
It'll be
yeah,
interesting.
it'll be neat. The next couple of months are going to be pretty interesting for
Yeah.
sure.
It's
And
gonna
we're
be a
gonna
busy
carry
summer,
on.
boys, in the
Yeah.
OSHL.
The other
yeah.
thing that we're going to do is carry on status quo. I think we'll continue with the live streams of the games and stuff like that. I think
Oh,
that was
yeah.
really
Yeah.
popular. And
You're second.
A
and
big
on, Dave.
shout out.
Oh, it
You're
was
second
fun.
to none, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, we're going to do it
No,
next
no,
year.
seriously. Like, I don't know. Like, everyone, like the people, they just love it. Like, is it going to be streamed? Is it that, like, it's just,
Yeah,
And
we'll
that's
do all
what
the
I
away
mean
games.
by when you take something on like this. I had no idea that
Jerry
we're going to be
Abel.
doing this.
No.
Jerry Abel was down in the Dominican, I forget, on a trip with his wife. Here he is with live streaming the game with his
Down
feet
the
up.
Dominican.
I didn't realize people would be watching on TV and
Yeah.
Great
shit, streaming
supporter,
it to their
Jerry. Love
TV.
you, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's
And here I am talking like a goddamn idiot, but I don't know who's listening.
Dave, you have no idea the people that are listening
no,
to
I
you.
found out later on. Yeah, but
Yeah, there's
I just
that's-
know that there was
It's
a
like
positive
700,
response.
800
So
people watching some
so
of these.
we'll-
I know.
we'll
It's
continue with
crazy.
it. That's
It
all I'm
is.
saying.
It blows my mind.
It's fun to do, so we'll
Funny.
continue
The
with it.
one funny thing was when Dave couldn't go to Deserano last year one night.
Our main
I
man.
didn't know. I didn't know Chuck was doing this.
Oh yeah,
What's up,
Dave-
Chuck?
this is a good story.
And so
I was
I'm standing
watching
there, and I don't know if it was a close game, and maybe I was yelling at referees. I wasn't on the bench. I was just standing in that corner where Dave would.
I was
maybe-
coaching
Dave,
for my Eli.
Dave might stream from the other side because he knows I'm pretty loud.
Yeah.
And so my phone rings, and he says, I said, "Hey, what's up, Super? You might want to move away from Chuck." What do you mean? What do you mean? He goes, "Well, he's streaming the game live, and we can hear you as plain as day." Jesus.
And that's
I
it.
had no idea. I didn't. I was probably
It was pretty.
Well,
funny.
we're having.
probably had a few F bombs.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
hilarious. I'm like,
Oh.
fuck,
I was
gotta call
standing with
Johnny.
you. There was a couple.
Yeah, I gotta call him.
Well,
I
we'll-
was waiting. I was on the bench with the Eli's team, and I we hadn't gone out yet, so I was watching the first period. I'm like, oh fuck.
Well, boys,
I better
well, we're
call
having
Johnny.
a good giggle. And the man that you just brought up.
Oh yeah,
Chuck.
What about Chuck? Oh,
Well, we can't do our segment.
tonight.
We didn't let him know.
We
But
weren't gonna forget Chuck.
no.
Chuck-
Yeah.
What's up, Chuck?
yeah,
We
he's
didn't
one
do
of
our
us,
segment,
and
though.
like what he started doing for us on the
Oh,
road,
yeah,
and
man, you could count on him.
yeah, and live stream the games from our
Yeah.
man Super couldn't
Oh,
be there.
oh, yeah.
No, you could count
Yeah.
on Chuck. You did well.
Yeah, he definitely needs a shout out, and the boys considered him part of the team.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
No question about that.
No, for sure. He's.
There's nothing like it.
No,
You
there isn't.
people like that are listening. You can't.
I never would have
understand
met Chuck if it wasn't for this.
Mm-mm.
the guys. The guys on the team, the atmosphere in the rooms, the road trips on the bus, they're getting all that stuff. People coming into the room after the games, the whole fucking shebang is a blast.
It's done right.
It's a blast.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is something that I never thought that it was going to be like
Me
that.
neither.
I just didn't. Honestly, I mean,
right from our fan
I
base to our
we love
players
hockey,
to
obviously.
everybody
Yes,
that volunteers.
But I was praying for 200 people in
Yeah.
the barn, Johnny.
It's-
Never did I think we get 800.
No.
And then to meet all those players and all the people.
Oh, guys, I'd
and
never. They're texting me all the time. I never would have met them in my life if it wasn't for this. That
Yeah.
goes back to Lou again with that goddamn hockey
Yeah,
brings you so
and
many
let's
great
not
things.
forget Kitty Cat and fucking
Kitty
the
Cat, the
Ratster.
Ratster,
Rutster.
Selby.
Selby,
Selby,
Tommy Hawk,
Cito.
Cito.
Fuck, seriously, it's
It's
like,
just-
like
it's the perfect package.
yeah. I mean,
The characters.
People, some
we
people
have.
going who's Selby and who's Cito and whatever Rut and
Yeah.
and Cat. Like there's
Come to a
no
game, you'll
no one's
find
real
out.
fucking name there. Everybody.
Nobody, everyone's got a nickname.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kitty Cat.
Kitty Cat.
Kitty Cat.
Kitty
played
Cat
today.
scratch.
Kitty Cat go one side of the green to the other
Kitty Cat.
and back and forth. Down and we went to Myrtle together. But anyway,
Yeah.
no, it's
I never
it's-
would have met Rut if it wasn't for all this, and thank
No.
God.
No, what a freaking
No,
Yeah,
awesome.
and
what a
that guy's-
gem of society that is.
Oh, that guy is he's
My wife knew him, but I never would have met him.
yeah. No, you
Yep,
you
thank
don't-
you.
You don't find very many people like him.
No,
He's
No.
just a genuine.
beauty.
Yeah.
He's just a beauty.
No,
Yeah.
he's amazing, and hopefully
I wish the young kids, Johnny,
would
could see a Rut.
understand
these-
it.
These
Oh,
young
man,
kids,
he's all
like and your
business.
dad,
It's
you know,
crazy.
they
Yeah.
took like with a Bob
yeah.
Sills. Those guys,
Yeah.
they looked after their hockey players.
They
They were
did.
treated well. They
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
they did.
and they were pros.
They were
Yeah, it's
in their own
crazy.
little way.
They are.
Yeah, in their
And
own
Rut
little-
is a pro when you
Oh.
watch him.
Oh my
go.
God.
Try to take him up from him on the road.
You bite your
That
goddamn
one
hand
guy
off.
in I forget where he said, "Does this guy work here now?" Because he's like mopping the dressing rooms.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Bro,
Bro,
this
they
guy
don't
working
make
here?
it like that every day, and
Yeah.
that's what I
No.
want. the
And he's
young
been
kids
doing
to
that
see.
since I played junior hockey in Belleville.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how long he's been doing that.
Yeah, that's
Well,
a
he
stud.
says that. Yeah, he told us stories when Louis was a little kid breaking in the rink. For Christ's
Yeah.
sakes,
Yeah.
he's been doing
Yeah.
it forever.
Yeah.
And they probably, I don't think Rut listens to podcast or
No,
Cat,
he doesn't know what
but
the hell one is.
Hopefully-
I tried to get him on this. And
Hopefully, no, but he did. He
He said he would.
He said he would because he said he didn't want any part of it. And
yeah.
then
Then we started trying to talk him into it. We almost had him.
we almost had him. And then
I want to
like
get him
you
a
say,
kitty
everyone's
cat
working.
on here.
We got to get Kitty Cat and him.
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah, we
well,
do.
Yeah.
People want it too,
Yeah.
Johnny.
No, for sure. And
This-
they're
The
Like-
Belleville Bulls stories,
These-
and like
that's
it's
the
just an
kind of shit.
encyclopedia, right?
Like today, we're kind of this is more about informing and talking about things. But when
Yeah.
you get down and some of the best podcasts we've had have just been stories, man.
Right.
Listening to
yeah.
people shoot their shit, which we
Tell stories about our assistant coach, Tommy.
could. He's not here.
That was
Yeah.
one of our
Yeah,
favorite
yeah, yeah,
episodes.
Throw him
yeah,
under the
yeah,
bus quite a bit
yeah.
last
Oh.
time we were here.
That was
He
one
took
of
a
our
beating.
funniest.
He took a beating.
So, but the summertime's gonna these might pop up sporadically. So I don't want to. But when we start back up in the wintertime, we'll do them with the players. They're the good ones too. We'll try to get the Rut and the Cat on because I'm
Yeah.
sure they're coming back. Hey, Johnny.
We got to try to get some of them Peterborough boys in here.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna
Joe
do.
last year was like, "Yeah, I can do a Brooksy." So
Well,
you know.
Doe and Murray were taken out on a course.
Oh,
Rhino, we have to
slap
take
them
out on a
around.
course. There's a
Jesus.
couple of guys that really want to do that, but we're gonna embarrass them out on the course first this summer.
Is that right?
Yeah. John,
you get a rematch, you and Tomahawk.
I hadn't
I
been
like
to
the way
Bay
that
20 in
one
2
ended.
years. It
What's
didn't,
that?
I hadn't been there in a while, man.
Oh,
I had a
don't
bad
make
game.
excuses,
Oh,
Super.
no,
we
we're
don't
gonna
do
make
that. No,
excuses.
fuck,
So
Jesus
we're go-
Christ.
so,
Take our
okay.
licks like a man.
So we're gonna
We
go,
tied. We didn't lose.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
back. and
Okay,
we'll-
sure.
Do you guys want to play? Where do you guys want to play from?
I want to go to Shelter Valley.
No, we're going back to Bay of
Oh, Bay of
Quinte.
Quinte for the rematch? Sure.
We
Yeah.
have to.
What sticks? you
Oh,
wanna
I
play
think
from?
Shelter Valley. would
I'll
be
go
a
right to the
better-
fucking Browns. I don't give a shit. I'll hit from
Wow.
I'll hit from the parking lot. I'm coming back.
Oh, here comes
With
Dexter
a
swinging his
vengeance.
dink in the sand.
Wow.
He wasn't swinging her there.
Oh,
Oh.
I couldn't walk for 2 days. I was swinging too hard. That was a problem.
Is that right?
You got to try to match up the old Magic feet here. Come right out of his boots every time he hits the ball. It's insane. But that's what we're going to be doing a lot this summer is golfing. So again, on the golfing part, when's that tournament again?
Let's get into that right
Second
now.
annual.
Second annual Tweed Oil Kings golf tournament, July the 29th.
July 29th.
Warkworth Golf and Country Club.
Warkworth Golf and
10
Country
o'clock
Club.
shotgun
Yes, sir.
start.
Yes,
GM
sir.
Johnny,
Yep.
120 per team. Correct?
120 per team. Yep.
Anything I
Hamburger and
forgot?
fries
120
after
per
the game.
player.
Or 120
Yeah.
per
Yeah,
player.
per person. Yeah.
Thank God
Thanks,
Mike was
Watty.
here.
We've been drinking.
We had to lose our shirt.
Water.
That's what
We've been drinking
that's
water by
that's
the
what
gallon.
a good assistant does is save you
That's-
time and
that's
money.
what this club does. Everyone's got everyone's back.
Everybody's got a job to do.
Yeah. So we've still got a few. It's filling up, but we got some spots if anybody's interested.
Yeah.
You know, we're
What are we at right now? Do you know? Team-wise?
Cheapers. No, Johnny and I'd have to tally it up, but I
That's
think we're
all right.
over 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get out. It's a good time. Warkworth is a nice course
Oh,
too.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fly
Oh, I-
Cookie Rajat, Snoop Rajat. They just put a team in. That'll be
Bangers
quite
put
a.
a team in too.
Yeah.
Did he tell you?
No.
Okay, yeah, he's got a team in. There's a couple other guys that I think
Oh.
Graham's in, or did you get him?
Graham and
Graham,
Peter Hall and
Yeah,
Oh no, I'll have to get them.
Yeah.
Graham Robinson.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he's in, yeah.
So there's still time. It could fill up, boys and girls. So
Yep.
And a great afternoon like
Oh,
last
yeah.
year.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Dave, yeah,
it
you.
took me for
White Tiger.
4 days to get right.
Oh yeah,
5
he
days.
was.
Hey, you know what? The guy that owns this Warkworth is a super guy.
Well, I hope so because
He
I'm gonna be
treats you
fucking
good.
mess
He
there.
treats you good. We've played there, I don't know, several times, and yeah,
John's.
We
really
went there
good.
quite a bit last year.
He's
I
really
thought it was a really
excellent.
nice course.
Yeah,
They're
it's
good
good
people.
for all the boys, like Peterborough and
Yeah, it's
Rhino
closer.
and the
well,
guys
yeah,
there.
it works
Yeah.
for those guys.
Yeah.
It's good
Yep,
for
gets.
everybody. It's not far for us. To
No,
run.
and you know, guys, if you want to meet some of these guys, you know, and put some faces to,
Yep.
you know, that's the perfect day to do it. You go out there,
Yeah.
you know, we all sit in the clubhouse, have a few
Yeah,
beer, tell
after.
some stories. Yeah.
Well,
These
some
guys
prizes.
got
Do we
time.
need some prizes. I can get some prizes.
Yeah,
Do we need
some
something?
prizes.
Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
prize?
Yeah.
We need. Some
Anybody's
prizes.
got something
We're
wanna-
doing. Anybody's got anything to donate? I know it's
Johnny and I are going on the prize hunt this next week.
Next
Okay.
week, we're
Yeah,
going to
well,
the
I'll-
prize hunt.
I'll
We're gonna
get
do
you-
some-
I'll
we're
hook
gonna
yous
do
up with some performance sales gear. for sure.
sponsor hole stuff and everything like that.
Right on.
We did that cooler last year, and I won the fucking thing.
Yeah, that was rigged. God damn it.
I auctioned it
Great
off.
for PR.
I didn't keep it.
No, you didn't keep it. No.
No, I auctioned it
You're a
off.
good man.
You have
Super.
it, don't you?
No, that was another.
No,
cooler.
Al Bush bought it.
Al
Oh,
Bush, yeah.
oh.
And then I don't know who won the other one that Chris Rajat donated.
I'm not sure.
Oh, the Yeti.
Bushy
way,
Bushy
yeah.
bought it for $200 or $300 or something. I can't remember.
Yeah, a great supporter
We
there
might have-
too,
we
guys.
might have
Let's
a-
shout him out.
We
Yeah.
might have I don't know what we'll do. We might have a silent auction. We'll just see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yep.
It's all fundraiser. It goes back to the team.
Back to the
boys.
team.
Every cent goes
Every
back to the
penny
club.
goes to the club.
That goes to mileage, to buses.
Yeah, to the minor libations that we have on the bus.
That's correct.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
And what's the date of that tournament again, Brooksy?
July the 29th, folks. Okay? So get
It's a
talking to your
Saturday.
buddies. Yep.
It's a
It's
Saturday.
a Saturday. You got time to recover because you're going to need it. It's
You're
good
gonna need
times.
it. My
That's super
God.
about it. And then,
White Tiger.
yeah.
And
Team
then
White
we're
Tiger,
gonna have,
remember
we're
that.
gonna have I think, you know what? I think it's. I'll get Dave to post it, but pretty sure we're gonna have some skates the 23rd and the. I'll have to look at it
Yeah,
in September.
Yeah.
For guys that want to come out and
I might go
show
out
their
this
stuff.
year. I might try out
and
this
that'll
year.
be in Tweed. It won't be in Belleville. It won't be anywhere
right.
else. It'll be in Tweed.
Nice, Johnny.
Because the rink, I believe Rochelle told me the ice will be going in maybe the 15th. I'm not. I'd have to look at the email, but
Okay.
I'll get you. Put it out there.
So what we'll do is once we get more and more information about things,
Yeah.
we'll post on the Tweed Hawk or the Tweed Oil Kings Facebook page and get you informed on things like formats of things, and then I might shoot some videos on there once we know more about the format of the league. If we don't put together a podcast before then, but
Right, because I'm gonna need to know
get you guys
what the
informed.
divisions are gonna be. And
Yeah.
What we're gonna.
And
be
as soon
doing.
as
Like,
we
I
know,
gotta
we'll
meet-
tell you guys.
Yeah, and as soon as I find out, yeah, like
Yeah.
it's because it's nothing's etched in stone yet.
No.
Yeah, and let's make it clear, to all the fans, supporters, boosters. If there's something you're curious about, reach
Oh,
out to us.
Just message anybody. if you want.
Message, throw it on our
You can,
our podcast
you can do it on Instagram.
Facebook.
You can do it on our Facebook
We've got a
page.
Facebook page.
Yep.
Throw
We
it
got
on there, and we'll get on air, and we'll try to answer those questions you folks have,
Yep.
and maybe give you an explanation of why things operate this way or don't operate that way.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's a lot of things I asked for. I say the first year when I wasn't so deeply involved with the team that now that I was behind the scenes, understand. Oh, that's why we couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
50-50.
Yeah.
We're also
We're back though.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
had
bit
to
of a
bring it
bummer.
up just
Why
once.
would you do
Rochelle,
that?
I'm sorry. If you're
I know.
listening, Rochelle, I
Why
didn't
would you
mean
do
to.
that?
The 50
Oh my
You got 'em
God!
started now.
The
Why would you
50
do
is-
that?
Is,
I just had to
is-
swat the bee's nest
is
once.
is a quite a donating thing for the municipality for the groups around.
Yeah.
I guess the minor hockey and the figure skating club, but yeah, it'd be nice to have a little
You
bit of
guys are
that
coming
money,
up
but
with
unfortunately, it doesn't work
Brooksy,
that way.
It's gonna
And
be a while now.
it just doesn't work that way.
Mike's gonna go put the laundry in the basket. That's the other thing that's funny is that sorry to cut you off, Johnny Cap, but
That's
we're
cool.
kind of playing and toying with the idea of doing a video podcast because a couple of people asked me about it. So that's our camera up there, Brooksy. We're up there,
Oh yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
go shake hands with the unemployed.
and then Johnny Cat's sitting on the couch there. The camera's over
Where's
here.
the other camera?
Other camera's right in front of your face. So that's something people ask for. I'll do it. There's no extra work for me, and we'll
Yeah,
put
yeah.
it on the Facebook page, on the Oil King one. What were we gonna say?
Oh no, it's just
Cut
it's,
you off.
it's no, it's all good. It's really good. I enjoy it. I mean, I didn't. I mean, you want to win everything, right?
Yeah. Well, and that's
It's really
the thing.
hard.
I know
it's
when
really
we were.
hard, and
It's kind of funny and that's why I said to Brad, and I said to you too. We gotta do a recap. But then it took almost a couple of weeks just to get right to
yeah.
realize.
Yeah.
Like you put your heart and soul into this thing, man, and a lot of other people have too. And then
they have for
they,
sure.
they don't. I don't think people realize
How much
the amount
time
of effort and time you put into it
No.
and how much you have invested. And you're not talking about, you put a couple hours and you do something. You're talking about people. So
Right.
what we're investing in is the town, number one,
Yep.
to try to put this product out there. And I'm trying, in my own personal mind, what I'm trying to do is that I totally immerse myself in it to help you. But there's people involved, man.
Yeah.
And when you don't get what you set out to do at the start of the year,
It's frustrating.
it's devastating.
Yeah,
To
'cause
to
you-
me, like the players, I felt so bad for them. They wanted it, man. They wanted it
Yep.
just as bad
We
as
all
the
did,
fans
boys.
did. They wanted it just as bad as everybody on there. So
and
when
that's so true.
what I'm getting at is you got something good.
Yep.
When so many people were upset.
Yep.
When we were in GAN, they gave their fucking heart and soul in that last game.
They did.
Every player put their goddamn life on the line, in my
I think-
opinion, to try to win that game, to come back home.
I think Cap summed it up. His talk in
Yeah.
the dressing room afterwards was just how we were all feeling.
Yeah.
You know?
It's devastating.
Yeah, we weren't playing for second place
No.
last
No,
year.
no.
And
No,
that's
we
why
wanted
I'm
to win
so
the whole
proud.
goddamn thing.
Yeah, and I think, and I'll say it again, if we have those 4 or 5 guys,
Oh,
we give them a run.
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't lose 3 straight.
No,
No.
we don't. No, we don't.
Jonesy back there.
Oh, Jonesy is
Yeah.
a rock, man. We missed him so much.
People have no
Have
idea.
you talked to him? Is he going to come back to play?
He's coming
or-
to the golf
back.
tournament.
He's coming back.
Yeah, baby. Nobody understands. When Jonesy got hurt, I had people coming up to me and saying, "Oh my God, that is a huge impact player you just lost there." And
Paul
I was
Fisher.
like, "No
Paul
shit."
Fisher says to me, he says,
Yeah.
"Is he gonna come back?" I said, "No, he broke his 2 ribs." He goes,
You don't realize the little things
Yeah.
he does, how good
And then
he
Rhino.
is.
because he doesn't like he's not flashy, but
He's
he
unbelievable.
is
Deceptive.
Yes.
He is the most deceptive human. I've never seen
you
a
just
shot
couldn't-
fake.
We really
a
missed him.
rocket.
Well, we missed for
Oh,
sure.
big
We missed
time.
Rhino, but we missed him for sure
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
playoffs
Yeah.
against Gananoque.
Yeah.
We did.
Rhino was
Rhino's a game changer
huge,
for me.
a huge loss. He's
Yeah, I
like I
know,
said,
it
he's
sucked.
such a great guy. It was
Yeah.
bullshit. He finished his hit. The guy knew it was coming. The guy didn't get hurt. The guy came at him like wanted to fucking kill him and played the next shift. Okay? Think about that before you give the guy 5 games,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sure, give him 2.
Look at some of the shit that happened between us and Gan. No suspension.
Nothing.
You know? And
Like, I
they
get
gave
it.
Rhino 5.
I get it.
There's
looked-
a lot of thing I would love
it
to
looked-
talk to Mitch about.
It looked
You know,
bad.
I really would.
It looked bad in the video,
And
but
those ties that he. Oh, I'm
Not
sorry,
fair.
Mitch. I'm not beating on you, but I need to
You know-
talk to
you
you,
know,
my
you
man.
Guys, you guys can talk to him because I've said what I needed to say. And,
yeah, I didn't
and,
like that at all.
and
I say 2 games is lots.
you
for
guys-
that. If
you guys
even if
can
you want to
talk to
call it that.
If you wanted to push it 3 max,
Yeah, because he
5.
did come through
He
him.
fucked us with 5.
5 was too much.
No, but
And he's
it
an
wasn't-
impact
But
player.
it wasn't Mitch. It was the referee in chief.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, 5 games is way
Too much.
Yeah. First unit
I
power
could
play,
see,
first
I could
line.
see if he
or-
got hurt, the guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if he
Yeah.
laid on the ice and didn't get up, he got up with anger, wanted to get him. So he's not hurt.
Johnny, you know the
Bad hit.
perfect example, and you and I had to suck this pill in the NHL playoffs, is the Darnell Nurse getting 1 game for fighting. You know,
Oh,
he was
and,
the instigator.
Which
or,
is a rule.
two-handed.
yeah,
Which is a
or
rule.
goddamn Peter Angelo.
Two-handed.
Yeah.
1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000. After Draisaitl passes a puck, a bush league
Yeah.
hack
Yeah.
to the wrist,
Yeah.
and you want to give them both. The crime doesn't fit the fucking punishment here, boys.
No.
This is where the inmates start wanting to run the asylum. I'm coming off the rails.
And the other thing too, Jamie Benn deserved what he got.
Damn right.
But it's no different than what Peter Angelo did to Draisaitl.
100%.
No different. No different.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, there's my rant. You know, I got the blood pressure up in the veins of the forehead. throbbing.
It'll be great to listen to you and Dave talk to Mitch if he does come on.
Yeah, he said he would, and you know, like I respect Mitch, and you know, there's maybe things I don't understand that Mitch will straighten me out with, Johnny. So
Well,
we're going to ask him the hard questions because he deserves to answer us after what he told us last year. We have it on tape.
Yeah, well, I just know what I know, and it's like I told you earlier. I'm not gonna keep going at it. It's just it is what it is. That's how it went down, and and we'll deal with it. And
Yeah.
there's gonna be 1 team in 2 years. No, it won't be 2.
Yeah.
That's just how I look at it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be wrong, and correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yep.
I just don't. I just don't know how it works.
Yeah,
We got guys that played some really, really, really good hockey.
Oh yeah.
And hadn't played in this league
At this level.
and they played junior A hockey.
Yeah.
One guy said, I'm not going to mention names, and a little quicker than I thought.
ain't that the truth, baby? You get down at ice level.
Well, I've always told you what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a glorified beer league.
We had a couple of players this year that I thought were going to be fantastic. They had a little trouble adjusting to the speed. And it's
remember the tryout I seen this one player in the tryout had my pecker stiff, and he was the best practice player we ever seen.
I know who you're talking about. Too.
Yeah, his game just didn't.
We won't mention his name.
No,
a little
of course
fella?
not. Yeah.
Yeah,
It just didn't translate into this.
He just couldn't do it.
No, it's grown men.
Yeah, that's
you
the
know,
difference.
and that's what I loved about Soup.
He adjusted.
Soup was one of the
Took
only
him some
22,
games.
23-year-olds that
Took him about 3 games, maybe.
it took him 3/4 of the season.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And then
but
he found
then
the
he
score and
found
touch.
out how to do it.
Yeah.
He figured it out,
And then
and he's in
what's
fucking
his name
shape.
there?
And he's a player.
Oh yeah.
The little green giant showed up.
I miss Emmett. We're not gonna have Emmett.
No, we're not gonna.
Emmett Pierce is a goddamn savage.
Together all the way up, right? But that guy,
I love that
Loved
kid.
him.
Oh, I
Emmett
love
Pierce
him.
He scored some
is
sick
a really
goals.
good hockey player, but just a really
Great guy.
great guy.
Great kid.
You hit the nail on the head.
And
I wish him all the best in his
Waterloo's
endeavors his
got
entire
some
life.
absolute beauty.
He's
he
a
needs
great
to go
kid.
To university
Oh,
and play.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be running the fucking country.
You only get to do that once.
We should
but
go watch him play
it
some
just-
weekend.
It
Yeah,
was just,
we'll
it
go on
was
a road
just
trip.
Sure.
It was a great
Get the boys.
thing to have him.
Oh, it was
play in
awesome.
Swede.
Worked out good.
Pierce
And
was a
his
beauty.
mom is
Who do we got to thank for that?
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
You know what? You want me to tell you that story?
Yeah.
So
you don't know this?
Oh yeah, I know it.
yeah, so-
Tell the people.
So, yeah,
God
okay.
damn it.
So anyway, I don't know. I was wherever I was, probably having a beer somewhere. And,
Drunk.
No, I wasn't drunk.
Okay, he's sober.
Because
Just
I was
having a beer.
No, I was having a beer, and
being social.
I get this.
I know.
I get this message from Sean Chapman on Messenger because he doesn't have my
Chappie.
phone.
Javi.
But Chappie, other Chappie,
Yep.
Sean or Derek, he's got my number. But anyway, so I get this message through him. He says, "Can you still sign players?" Because I asked Soupy, I said, "How's he doing down there? And would he play on weekends?" Well, he's not playing a whole lot and this and that, and then we never talked about it again, and so anyway, so Sean sends me that message, and I said, "Who are you talking about, Emmett?" And he goes, "How'd you know?" And I said, "Well, I know one thing. I know he goes out with your daughter." and anyway,
And he can play hockey.
And I
he's
said,
6'6".
and Soupy,
Yeah.
and so Soupy, they grew up basically. They played together, right?
Yeah.
So, to make a long story short, he goes, "Well, he's thinking about going to Gananoque." I said, "Do not fucking let him go.
Go to Gananoque.
Tell him to phone me right now."
Chappie, we owe you one.
Yeah, Chappie.
That's
So-
a big
Good
shout.
job, kid.
So anyway,
We love Emmett.
it took me a bit to get him, I'd say, reeled in.
Yeah.
Got him signed and everything like that. He was.
Wasn't he a
was
class act?
Oh
and you know
man,
what?
what a great kid.
Here I am again, but I'm not using excuses. But
He was hurt
He was
too.
hurt.
He was hurt.
Oh,
he was hurt, and
Yeah.
You wouldn't say
and he
piss
never
all.
he
No,
didn't say
no.
nothing. He didn't say fuck all.
He was hurt.
and he had I don't know if it was
Sciatic
but
nerve.
Fuck,
Yeah.
geez, I can barely tie my skates up in that.
That kid
But
scored
that
some
guy,
sick points, man.
That guy never missed a game.
Nope.
No, he
Not
didn't.
one game from the time he signed. That guy never missed one
Nope.
game.
Never
And
seen a big man with such nice hands.
No.
he's just a
Deceptive
He's-
speed too.
he is a fine young
He's a
man.
great
Waterloo
kid.
got
Is
a
what he
gem.
is.
He's a great
Oh.
kid.
Waterloo got a gem.
Can't say
Fuck
no-
you, Queens.
Can't
No.
say nothing
I can't
enough
say
about
that.
him.
My young lad's
His
cool. Oh,
his
sorry. I
his
can.
You can.
his dad and I played long time ago, AAA, and like I said, his mom's related to hunts and Tweed, and yeah, no, awesome. He was like, I said to him, I said, no, if you ever want to come back, and if I'm still looking after the team,
Yeah.
you are more than welcome.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Yeah,
He
we'll
just-
get that roster
anytime.
spot cleared right
yeah,
now.
no, he it was
He was
good.
great.
And you know, it was unfortunate for him what happened in Queens, but you know, he's on to bigger and better things
Yeah.
at Waterloo, and I'm sure that boy will be fine.
He'll be fine.
Mhm.
He'll bounce back.
I said to Johnny on the way back here, if things don't work out with him at Waterloo, like Shelley and Kudo can pick him up on the
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't
no
that be-
problem. No.
Always thinking, hey, Watty, I like where your head's at.
Yeah. And those guys, we're gonna.
Is there anybody else we know we're losing that we should
Yeah.
say goodbye to, Johnny, that has moved or anything like that, or just to let the folks know? And I'm glad we did that with Emmett, to let him know that he's
let him
going to
know.
University
Class
of
guy,
Waterloo.
he's
He's going
got
to play
things to
good
do.
hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Chris Hunt's obviously not gonna come back. I think he's got a few things.
NASA's looking for him.
Somebody's, yeah, but
goddamn
and
rocket
all
scientist.
and all the, I can't say enough.
No,
good things about
Christopher.
him. He was great.
How-
He committed
how
some
lucky
time.
we were to get him.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, and he's
We were
Good
very
knowledge,
lucky.
good hockey
No, and,
knowledge.
great
Great
guy.
guy.
and-
Utmost respect for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not as
he's-
handsome as
he's-
me, but good looking guy.
no, and
all in
he's-
all.
yeah, he's not as handsome as you, but
No, great
he's-
guy.
He's quite a cat.
It was a little bit of a different thing for him.
You know what?
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he never had to worry about players not playing.
No.
All through the
The
AAA
lineup.
system, they were
Yeah.
fighting
Yeah.
to play.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you a little
and that's okay.
And
a little
Fly
something
is a
about
big-
Christopher is that I don't think he ever intended to put in as much time as he did,
I agree with you.
Yeah.
and he did it, and then the boys are contagious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The group that we had are a contagious bunch to be around.
Suck me.
Because
They
he
are.
knew.
And
He
he-
knew that we had.
We had a good
good group.
group, and we could do
And he
something.
never told me that. You're right. I
Yeah.
agree with you, Dave. I
Yeah.
do. I think.
And he put in more time than he thought he was going to, and I think it's ignited something in him,
Yeah.
which somebody's going to benefit from.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it was like just like you were saying about getting this meeting done. I just never could get back to talk to him. Just never worked out. And then anyway, yeah, I
This
talked
isn't
to him
an
on the
insult.
phone. No, it's awesome. He's,
Oh, no,
he's
not at
like
all.
he's a friend of mine. Like,
Yeah.
he's,
Oh yeah.
I hunt with him. He's a friend of mine. And like I mean that. He's
You
a
don't
friend of
hunt
mine.
shit.
He's well.
And Johnny, this
I
is
go to his camp. How's that sound?
Yeah, I go there and I sit
This
there.
I
And
is
I
missed a
an
10-pointer.
cook the eggs.
How's that?
Insult.
Johnson, you
pick
listen to
the
this?
eggs.
this isn't an insult to anybody that plays on this hockey
Keep
team.
the fire
but
going in the camp.
I almost think he was.
Oh, I keep the fire going. Just
I almost think he was
I shit
too
my pants
talented
up
of a
there.
coach to coach senior A.
Yeah.
It's what?
I like this isn't a knock against
No.
any player or anybody
No,
on the.
you-
but I honestly
good
think
luck
he
to you.
was too talented to coach senior A.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
he wanted practices. Like
Yeah,
he
and
he
it's just-
wanted to
Oh, yeah.
whip these boys to. He's seen what he could get out of them.
Oh, you knew how good they were.
Yes,
Yeah.
he
Like
did.
He did. He knew how good.
Yeah.
They
Well, when
were.
he
It's
makes
just
it to the NHL, I'll be his assistant coach.
Oh.
I already told him that.
Wow. I just
He's got
think
a
that-
great hockey
he-
mind.
Oh yeah.
No, he's just
Loved being around him.
But plus,
Yeah.
he's a great guy.
Hey,
Oh,
you'd be,
frick,
you'd,
he's
funny
everybody
as
knew
shit.
that.
I love going to those meetings we had on Wednesdays.
Oh, I wasn't a
we
part of
go-
those. So I wasn't fucking cool
Well,
enough to go to the cool guy club. Bunch of
We had to
Maybe
go out
next
there
year.
and discuss the lineup,
yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
holy
yeah.
fuck.
Okay, see you later, guys.
He put his glasses on and
See
all
you
that
on
going through,
Saturday.
right?
I'll see you at
Yeah,
the
he had
rink.
those fucking glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got them. Where the fuck did he get those glasses?
Probably the dollar
Daisy
store.
Mart.
Wow.
Jason at the Daisy
Jay-
Mart too.
Jay-
I wonder if he uses them at work or he's a millwright, eh? Like,
Oh, yeah.
or does he even work? Cito says he's not too heavy duty into the work.
Oh, I never. The
Oh,
farm
now we're
boy,
throwing him under the
farm boy.
bus.
I couldn't see him ducking a day's work.
Oh,
I couldn't see him ducking a day's
We're-
work.
we're
coming
giving
from
I'm
the
just
farm.
kidding. No,
we're giving Tommy a pass. Now we're hitting Chris.
well, we're hitting. No, we're
That's
hitting
what it
Cito
Tommy
now.
Hawk.
Oh, is Cito we're talking about?
No, Cito was the one who was telling me that Fly doesn't work too much over there at Eichel.
Oh.
Well, thanks a lot. Cito doesn't work there anymore now.
Yeah. Hey, next thing you go there, he's sweeping the fucking driveway.
Wow.
He's going to see you at golf tomorrow and
Keeping
slap
the
you right in the
spider.
head.
Probably. Hit me with the 3-wood.
You two ain't gonna see shit, but me and Drano lighting you up.
Is that
tomorrow.
right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. Who's got the hip
So
waiter?
what are we
shit's
playing for
getting
tomorrow?
You're
deep.
gonna whatever you want, kid.
No, okay. You got to go to work though, so we can't play for beer.
No,
right?
we can't play for beer.
Why
Let's
not?
play for some summer windshield washer fluid and
How would you feel about a free oil change?
2 French vanilla K cups.
How would you feel about an oil change and a wash?
So we're going to take them on tomorrow, are we?
Yeah,
Oh,
me
we're
and
gonna
Drano.
take them on. How about 4
Oh,
jugs
here
of,
we go. He's
washer
got a
fluid?
stripper voice going.
4 jugs of washer fluid and a glass of orange juice.
There you go. Well, all right, gentlemen. Put your hands together for the lovely Lanita. She comes from us from no.
Where she came from.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Lanita.
Save it for the golf tournament, which is when.
Name? Lanita?
July 29th, Saturday, 10 o'clock p.m. Get your teams in, guys. We're going to have a lot of fun.
PM?
AM, sorry. I'm in the PM right now. I'm getting into one.
We're $1.40 in, so we should cut this candy cane down because I think this is the magic number right here.
Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
Anything you want to say, Mikey? Anything you want to say?
No, I'm just looking forward to this year, and we've improved from year 1 to year 2, and I expect improvement in year 3. I really do.
Johnny?
I like it.
You bet. Marmara, pack a lunch.
He's coming in hot.
He's coming in hot.
I like it. That's
Yeah.
how to sign
That's
off.
why we got to shut this can of cane
And
down.
I'm just going to say thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks to
Oh, yeah.
Johnny.
Thank you, guys. though. It's great. This
Yeah,
is great.
thanks to the fans. Thanks to everybody that makes
Hey, oh, yeah,
me
for sure.
fucking
Yeah.
enjoy this
You know
as
what?
much as I do.
Yeah, come back to me. Yeah, thanks to the fans. Thanks to everybody that shows up.
Week after week.
Yeah, and the girls, Lori Brooke, Caitlin Way,
Yeah.
Let's
Michelle Lore,
Yeah.
Shar Allen, Max, the cameraman,
Unsung heroes.
Carly,
Canteen,
and
too.
and the canteen.
Yes.
What's his name? Pierre. No, it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all
This
good.
is certainly a group effort.
Yeah.
Oh,
That puts
yeah.
It's
us
awesome.
together.
And
It's not-
and the boys that clean the ice,
Yeah.
Scotty Charlton.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Don't want to forget anybody.
Mitch, Luke,
Mitch, Luke,
Tim.
Tim, and what's the little guy, the short guy's name?
Luke?
Not Luke.
Oh. He's not short, yeah.
Yeah,
Who?
Jay.
Jay?
Oh, Jay,
yeah, Jay.
yes,
Jay
Jay,
Batty.
No, thanks everybody. Absolutely, and seriously, we'll come back next year, bigger and better, and we will have some fun.
Oh, I got one more shout out
Yeah, let's
he
keep her
won't
going.
stop
to
talking.
Glenn Jarrell, who will be a new sponsor this year
Nice.
from Holyrood. His jamboree is
Oh, wow, Glenn. Thank you.
July 7th, 8th, or 6th, 7th, 8th. I forget the exact date. It's that
Ambush?
weekend. Yeah, he's
Oh,
got
cool.
Michelle Wright there and everything. It's a great time. Apparently, I've never been to one, but he's packing them in.
Well, if
there
he's
on
going to
Harmony
support
Road.
the club, well, let's all get.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
get the
no,
boys. Let's get the
And
Winnebagos.
he actually came back to a few games.
Yes, Glenn was at
Yeah.
3 or 4 games. Yeah.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And,
he's on board this year. Yeah.
So, no, we got good things happening there, but
Yeah.
now my job starts.
Yeah.
Or our
Yeah.
job, I should say. To like tomorrow, it should be fun and
Big day tomorrow.
Big day tomorrow.
Big
June
day.
1st. It's the day you start
Day you
signing
gotta be
people,
by your
talking to
phone.
You
people.
and I are going to be at Slapshots tomorrow at 6:30 and
Oh,
signing
Jesus.
players.
We gotta go see. We
Signing
gotta go.
autographs.
We gotta
Go
we gotta-
tell.
There's
Tell
another
what?
shout out.
Oh, we gotta have another shout out because Sue Foster, she
Sue.
watched Sue and Piggy watched.
Piggy?
They watched the games. They
There
streamed the
she
games.
Yeah,
goes.
they're season
boys.
ticket holders.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
season ticket holders, and
Mark's sister.
Pete's last day at work tomorrow at Black Diamond.
Shut your
Congratulations,
mouth.
Piggy.
And,
Attaboy, Piggy.
and we're gonna have a few beers with them.
3 pints. What time's that taking place?
That's 2:00. Big
That's
Balls
too
Billy.
early. I got to go to work.
Big Balls Billy sent me a text today and said,
Big balls, Billy.
Yeah, Big
Bill,
Will,
triple B.
Willis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brian
Big Will.
May.
Yeah, Brian Maines, yeah, Big Balls
We're
Billy.
going down at
And-
2, John.
Yeah.
We're gonna. It's Piggy's done.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, 2:00 slap shots. Piggy's last day of work.
There
The
you
champ,
go.
the champ let us know.
Congratulations,
Oh, yeah.
Peter.
Yeah, absolutely, Pete.
Yeah.
We
Love you,
got
Piggy.
several nicknames for him. Piggy,
Peggy. fucking-
Aubrey Meadows, Audrey. There's tons of them.
Do you
He was the
remember?
best
I
friend.
gotta
Everyone's
tell-
got a
Okay.
Piggy story.
Oh,
I got.
yeah.
I'll just do a quick one because
Oh, yeah.
everybody knows that he you know, he partakes in the marijuana. It's legal now. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
We
Yeah.
were in Niagara Falls at a hockey tournament. We stayed at the same place every single time. This little Imperial, it was
It's called the
Imperial.
Imperial. Yeah, $50.
Sweet. Yeah,
50
Carrie
bucks.
Durant was there because Carrie played with us a few times. But anyway, we're going out. We're about to go into our rooms. We're in the back. You go in the back door to go in the place, and there's me and Piggy, and I can't remember who else was standing around. This guy and his wife, elderly couple, and she's like, "Oh, are you smoking the marijuana?" And Peter said, yeah. You want puff? Yeah, I'd like to have some of that. Fucking
The piggy
wheelchair.
man dope.
Man dope. Wheelchair. Done. Couple puffs in. First she's giggling. Then she's
Wee,
gone.
wee,
You
wee,
see her a
wee.
little bit later. She asks her husband where she is. She's done. She's comatose.
I've seen lots of
She
kids.
had to go to the room.
She had to go
Yeah.
It's
in.
like smoking with Willie Nelson. I've
Yeah.
seen lots of kids.
Just walk
thinking
away.
They were gonna fucking sit
walk
down with the
away.
old boy and put him under the table.
Just walk away.
The next thing you know, an
handle
18-year-old
this.
in the fucking fetal position, just Mama.
Yeah,
and
you
Peggy's like,
can't
"You want
handle
some more,
this."
young lad?"
Yeah, you can't handle it.
He's a
Oh,
thoroughbred.
I can
That's
tell
what
you
they
the story.
said.
about
Oh,
him.
yeah.
You know
Well,
what? He's a great friend of mine. Actually, he was the best man at my wedding.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
He's a great dude, man.
No,
No, he's
Yeah,
a
he
great
is.
dude. And,
Yeah. Well, congratulations on
yeah,
retirement.
like I gotta
That's
tell you
big.
this one story. I won't tell you who was there. Well,
Yeah.
we were down visiting a friend of ours. He was a professional hockey player. Anyway, we were down there, and
Sounds like Portland.
so
Yeah.
no, it wasn't Portland. It was actually Fort Wayne.
Oh,
You made that trip,
I was
right?
There, I was there.
So anyway, this guy comes up and want a little pull, and the guy says, sure. So he has a little pull, and he looks at Piggy and goes, huh. I guess I won't be able to sell you any of my dope. That's
Tranquilize a horse.
holy God.
Yeah. So if we've learned
Yeah.
anything today, it's that don't take any of Peter's dope because it'll make you take back shit you never even stole.
That's the thing.
Just
That
stay
song.
away.
That what was
Yeah.
his name? That country artist. I'll never smoke weed with Willie again.
Yeah.
You just insert Peter's name in.
You know what? Great season ticket holder, and he's a great friend of mine.
Oh,
too.
he's awesome.
Great
And so,
man.
That's
yeah, no,
awesome.
and that's awesome, and it's great.
So I want to shout out everybody that came, the Booster Club, all you guys. I love you guys. Richard Rajat, who else? Terry Savoy, all those guys
absolutely.
Matt
Oh,
Kirby.
helping me out in Deserano, Brady
McGuire.
McGuire.
Yep.
All you guys, thanks a lot. Richard Derry, of course, everybody, and of course the ones that made it happen. Your Webbies, your Lovies, your
Kim
Brodies,
Hutchison, Steve Dunnings.
our
Like,
team,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all
Such
those
great
people.
support.
All like
We-
Karen Villeneuve.
Yeah.
They're there every game.
Yeah.
Jeff.
I mean, yeah,
Colton.
like
Colton started playing
Yeah.
hockey, and I got the pleasure to
Yeah.
coach him this year
Yeah,
because
Jeff's
of the
young lad,
Tweed
yeah.
Oil
it's
Kings.
just unbelievable the amount of people in the sport that, I mean,
It's
I
crazy.
It is like
It's nuts.
It's going to be tough for another team in this area to follow this lead.
yeah.
I really have to say that. Anyhow,
Yeah,
we
So
should-
we miss all you guys, and we miss the players. We're gonna get them next year. Kudo and all you boys. I miss
Been
you guys.
talking to Kudo and Shelley. I was talking to him this week.
Yeah. So we can't wait to get back at it. We
And
got the summer
anybody
of
that
fun
can
here, the
golf,
summer of
come
love.
July 29th, and we'll get.
It's gonna
to
be a
meet
blast,
everybody. It'll be
kids.
a blast. And
You
we'll
wanna
have some
come
fun.
and,
Rain or shine, but you know what? We're gonna do her.
Oh, we're gonna do her. So again,
We get to see. We'll get to see Brooksy do the belly flop in his pool after the tournament.
oh yeah,
You're damn right.
is that where we're going?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, you know how my door's always open to the Oil Kings.
Yeah.
Christmas party, summer party, you name it, I'm
And
down.
He's got Knuckles Rashad
Oh
and
yeah.
security.
So thanks.
Snoop.
Thanks to Watty. Thanks
Back
to
of
Johnny.
lunch.
All right, thanks.
Thanks to
Dave.
Brooksy.
Brett.
Thanks
you
to
for having
everybody.
us.
You keep an eye out for that golf tournament. Again, the date again.
July 29th.
9th, 10 o'clock.
Warkworth.
Thanks,
Got
Kings
it.
Nation.
We're out.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Kings Nation.
That was fucking effortless, boys.